Hi everyone, welcome to my laundry room. This isn't going to be my normal live area. It's temporary. I'm actually getting ready to move and I'll have a much better setup than my laundry room. So thank you for watching. You should be impressed I don't have a load of laundry going while I'm doing this. So hope everyone's doing great and having a great night. I've got my cell phone chiming and going off and being distracting. All right, so all right. All right, so on here so far we have Brian. Nice to see you, my loyal sub and friend. And I've got Mystery Machine. What's up? Okie Hopper is on. I'm waiting for John D to get on. He's usually the first to jump on. All right, so I have a few decals to give away, and I'm waiting for Mark Zim to also join us. If anyone doesn't know, he is the decal king. You've got Riker parking only on. How's everyone doing? It's Monday. I thought Monday would be a good day for a giveaway. Monday's on. There's Grumpy Riker Rider. How you doing? Custom Spiderworks. Dan, that's good. Dan, I messaged you today. I texted you. I did not hear back. I'm working on an interesting project with Dan over at Custom Spiderworks. And I'll give you a little teaser. It's a halo skid for underneath the Can-Am Ryker. So if anyone's familiar with that, he makes them for the spiders, and he's now making them for the Rikers. So I'm very excited about that. Hey Scott, what's up? John D. So John, if you go back like a couple seconds after this is over, in the beginning, I'm like, I bet John D is gonna get on. I just knew you'd show. That's awesome. I answered with 2 texts. I didn't. All right, Dan, I'm going to show you. I did not get the text back. Let's see. Oh, you did answer 2 texts. My bad. I'm sorry. I'll have to read those later. I was actually taking a nap. So yeah, so I'm working on that project with Dan. We've got a cool thing, and that video hopefully will be out either this week or next week, based on what his text say. And I know it's my laundry room. Okay, guys, listen. I'm in my laundry room. I'm a person. I do laundry. This happens to be where my computer is. The laundry room. This sounds really the opposite of feminist. It sounds like 1960s kind of housewife, but the laundry room is my office. Literally, this is where my office is. This is where my computer is. This is where my desk set up. This is where, everything, happens. So, but I'm getting ready to move, and I'll have a better setup, I promise, and a better view. So, it is what it is. Now here comes all the laundry room jokes from Scott. Very nice. Cutie Riker, how you doing? Okay, Hopper. So you got your Riker wrapped. I'm in the process of designing and wrapping my bike with AMR Racing, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So I have all new respect for people who wrap their bikes themselves. It's tedious. It's tedious. It's arduous. It's humorous. All of the kind of words that end in us. Monique, how you doing? Scott. Alrighty. I'm just waiting for a few more people. I'm waiting for Mark Zim to get on. Bill's here. Woo! Bill, I saw your video today of the. I have to apologize. I was not able to click on it. I was on my phone. I had trouble getting on your video, but I know Bill just posted a how-to video of how to do the decals that I'm about to give away. And so I'm just going to refer you to Bill's video that he just posted today. So go check him out, Bill Ramsier. And he did an install video. I'm not sure if you did a giveaway as well, Bill, or you're about to, but the more giveaways, the better. I thought I would just do mine right here, right now. And I'm going to use my handy dandy Riker Rides notebook. And now I'll write everything down here for this giveaway. Let's see. Grumpy really did do his laundry today. I know. Mondays are like a weird day, right? All right. Let's see. So yeah. All right. Bill. Mark Zinn is here. He is. I'm actually going to mark you, Bill. So put user in timeout. No, add as moderator. All right. Bill, I just added you as a moderator for this channel so people know you. His name on YouTube is Budweiser 365. We're not going to get into where that name came from, but my guess is he likes Budweiser 365. Okay, so Mark, if you could just say hi one more time so people know where you are in the chat. Sonia's on. Hey, Sonia, what's up, sis? My girl Trinity. John, we've got Barbara. We've got a lot of cool people here. We've got Sandra, Wendy, how you doing? All right, so you'll see now in the chat. So Mark Zim, who is the Decal King, he is here. You'll see in the chat to the right, you'll see Budweiser 365 with the little wrench next to it. I just wanted him to be highlighted in the chat because if we have any questions about anything, he's on here, so feel free to address it. If you write it in the comments, I will kind of say it out loud so he can hear it, so he's enough to kind of read through everything. But feel free to address him. So let me just show you what I've got from Bill, and then we'll go back to him. So first of all, I love the packaging. I'm very big into when you send somebody something, whether they bought it or it's a gift, I think packaging and presentation is extremely important. For example, when I mail out my t-shirts, I think other people can attest, so I fold it in nice blue tissue paper. It comes in a nice thank you bag and a nice little thank you sticker on it. So presentation means a lot. So I do appreciate when people put that little effort in to making it nice. So his comes in a, he mails it in, through United States Postal Service. It comes in a nice brown envelope, and there's a sticker on it that says, of course I don't have my, DAV supporter. I think that's what it says. If you could, what does DAV stand for? Is that what it says, Mark? I'm sorry. But it has American flag. His products are obvious, well, not obvious, they're made in America. He lives in Pennsylvania, and he does all the work out of his own house. So it's a nice presentation. Then you open up the envelope, and he separates the decals out for you, and he tells you which ones go in the rear tire, and then he has the other ones inside the envelope as another little package in there. Oh, disabled American veterans. That is near and dear to my heart. So that's really awesome. So that's what that sticker is, that he supports disabled American veterans, DAM. So, and then in here, you've got the front tires. So they're different sizes. And, okay. I'm gonna have to turn my phone off because I'm so distracted by it. Okay. So I love the packaging. So these are the decals. And if you're not familiar with them, they go on your wheel, the metal part of your wheel, and you put one on each tire. And then when you're riding and you're spinning around, it looks really cool. Can-Am makes them, and they're more expensive through Can-Am than through Mark. And so Mark makes them, and I've had decals on my bike from Mark, and even on the rough exterior of my bike, on the air intake, which is not the smooth part, I had Riker Rydes on there forever, and it lasted through many washes, many days in the hot sun, and when I was working on my wrap, that was the hardest to come off. So it really, really stays on well. I'm not sure what he's using, nor does it matter because it stays on great. So, hey, Bill, thank you. Bill just gave me a nice donation. Thank you so much, Bill. You're so sweet. Easy to install, perfect fitment. Yes, that's the fitment is a very good word, because when you put it on, you don't have, there's no gap. It fits perfectly. He did his homework, he did his measurements, Mark, and he made a really good decal. So again, go hit up Bill Ramsier's video. He just posted it today, so I thought this would be a good video to go along with his, because he posted a how to install it, and which is very easy. The number one thing before you install anything on your bike in terms of stickers or decals or wraps or anything is make sure it's a clean surface, and then after it's clean and dried, go over it with 91% or higher rubbing alcohol, and to make sure it's clean, because if it's not clean, it will not stick. So make sure it's good. Ryker parking only. Thank you so much. Okay, all right, you guys are out of control. Grumpy Ryker rider. Thank you so much, guys. So Tim, you gonna let him one up you or what? Let's go. Just kidding. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I appreciate the donations. Thank you. It's very, very sweet. It's always nice. It's always nice to know. I don't know. I'm like embarrassed, like it's weird. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So in a second, I'm gonna do the giveaways. I've known Mark now since I started my YouTube channel. I think Mark and I really, I'm not sure the exact date he started. He had a YouTube channel that he still has it, called, I believe his YouTube channel is Budweiser365. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mark. And he, let's see what's going on here. Sorry. So I've known Mark. We basically started our YouTube channels around the same time, and I think anybody, first of all, anybody that has a Ryker or even a Spider or any Can-Am product, I feel like we all kind of come together. There's this brotherhood, this sisterhood, this camaraderie that comes around, and it's awesome. And then you take it to the next level where you've got the people who are YouTubers who YouTube on a regular basis, and no matter what they're YouTubing, whether they're vlogging or doing installs or product reviews, we all know the process of what it takes to be a YouTuber, to put out the product, and we all know the hard work that's behind the scenes. So there's a camaraderie and a nice feeling that you get, kind of just being in that group. And so I really, thank you, John. Thank you so much. You guys are just so awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, John S. I appreciate it. Thank you. So with that being said, Mark and I have gotten close. We've texted. We communicate. I consider him a friend of mine. And Bill, that's funny. So what's going on now is it seems like there's, I don't know, there's a goofiness going on between Bill and John from Ryker Parking Only. Thank you, Bill. So it's like distracting because it comes up and it's like bright green on my screen. I don't know if it's bright green on your screen. And then Bill has like a little cute hippo or something. It's funny. Thank you. So I think Bill, every time I mention his channel, he shoots me $5. So go watch Bill's videos. Bill Ramsier on YouTube. Check him out. Okay. So for the giveaway, what I'm going to do, instead of doing a typical raffle and things like that, the reason why I'm not doing it that way is because we've got different colors to choose from. I'm not going to raffle off a pink decal and then it's for somebody who has, a red bike, a red accent. So I want to make sure people get in the colors they want. So what I'm going to do is, get ready to type, because I think what I'm going to do is it's going to be first come, first serve. I'm going to hold up thank you, John, from Ryker Parking Only. Guys, this is what I'm just going to sit here and watch you guys fight over this whole thing. But I don't even know what to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I'm going to do is when I'm ready to do the giveaway, and so here's the colors I'm giving away. Orange, so there's a front one, and then there'll be, I'm sorry, this is the rear one, the rear tire. And then they're going to be 2 front. So this is the set. So it goes 1 on each wheel. So what I'm going to do is I'll hold up the orange. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you, everyone that's donated. You guys are just fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to go buy something with it. I have something in mind, too. Okay, so I'm going to hold up a color. And then whoever types in, I want orange. That's all you have to say. You can't say I want it because I have to know that you want that color. So not yet, not yet. So I'm just telling you the colors and designs I have. So when I hold it up, whoever's the first one that says, I want orange, or I want red, or I want pink. And then he also made a Riker Rydes decal for me to give away. So this is red and white. So if you want to have my name on your bike, this is your chance. So I'll also hold up the white ones that say Ryker Rides on there. So I have white with red Ryker Rides on there. I have solid red, solid pink, and solid orange. So if any of those colors appeal to you, stay tuned. I also have more giveaways coming up in the future, in the near future. So keep watching, not tonight, but keep watching for another stream. Okay, now Grumpy, you need to do live chats. This is like, awesome. All right, so should we get started? Because I feel like if we get started, then, there's 30, 32, 33 people watching. So yes, let's get started. I'm gonna pick up a color and I'm gonna get my notebook ready to write down who it is that wants it. So I do need the winners to contact me through Facebook on Beth's Riker Rides. Do not post your address on here because no one needs to know that. So I'll need your full name and address through my Facebook Live page. My Facebook Riker Rides page. You can private message me through there, your address, and then I'll ship them out tomorrow. It's very easy. It's not going to come in this nice package that Mark sends because I just have one nice package. And in the package, oh, Mark was so good. I just noticed this. So for the winners, he actually put out instructions for each. Everybody gets their own set of instructions. But feel free to skip reading the instructions and go right to Bill Ramsey's video on it. And if you have any questions, you can contact Mark. And the best way to contact Mark, if you don't win these decals and you want to buy decals from him, the best way to do it is to reach him at Budweiser365. And his name is on here with a little wrench. That's how you spell it, BUDYSER365. He's on YouTube. He's on eBay. He's on Etsy. You could also reach him at www.markzim.net for decals and videos. Wow, you're very, very official. Very nice. I like it. I can't say enough good things about Mark's decals. They stick. They work well. They're precise. He's, Mark, you will. I hope I'm not stepping out of bounds, but from my understanding, you do custom decals too, which I've seen him. I'm not sure what he charges. You'd have to discuss it with him, but I've seen him do some amazing custom decals. And I think he enjoys the challenge of doing the custom decal too. So if you want a dragon or you want something really cool, you maybe could send him the picture or he can work with you. And I can't say enough good things. So let me read the comments real quick to make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's see, we've got Victoria, how you doing? Yeah, there's no blue. He does have blue on his page though. And Mark, if you wouldn't mind taking a second and just, I have a text, but if you wouldn't mind, I think he has like 6 or so colors. So if you wouldn't mind texting on here the different colors that you do have. Patrons and giveaway, extra Riker, yeah. Brian, did you say you wanted me to give away your Riker? Is that what you said, Brian? I don't know if I read that right. Okay, Mark, he's not here for the swag, just appreciates the content and all your vids. Thank you, Mark. My shops are on eBay. Yeah, so again, any questions that you have for Mark at Budweiser365, he's on this chat right now, so please hit him up with any questions. Grumpy Riker Ride is off to start dinner. Have a great, great dinner. Hugs to Tim. And let's see, Felix, how you doing? Nice to see you. We got Keith from Rolling on 3. What's up, Riker fan? He says. Oh, this is very cool. So Mark just posted he's done decals for over 1,800 Rikers. He's got a good little business going. Do you still even vlog, Mark? Because yeah, it's cool. Riker Mom, how you doing? Riker Mom, I believe you have a YouTube channel as well, so go check her out. I think it is Riker Mom that has a YouTube channel out. She's brand new, also lives in Florida, and she just did a product review for some women's clothing. So check her out. What I like about YouTube for me is that it's not like a competition between like how Riker Mom has a channel, Keith has a channel, Mark has a channel, Bill has a channel, Grumpy Riker has a channel. Like everybody has channels, and it's like Riker Parking only has a channel. So it's not like we're in competition. Like don't watch her, watch me. Everyone is like, there's enough YouTube to go around. There's enough hours in the day to watch everybody. So I appreciate everybody that's out there trying to do YouTube. It's tough, so I appreciate the hard work. Riker Mom's, I'm not sure she's like maybe 1 or 2 videos. She's brand new. So be sweet and be easy. One with Christ, do you believe in God? I think you're on the wrong chat, but this is not a religious chat, so let's try to keep religion off the channel. Thank you very much for watching, though. I haven't posted on YouTube in a while. I've been too busy at work and making decals. That's right, no competition on it. It's all family. It's so awesome. All right, so thank you, Riker Mom. I appreciate it very much. Scott, how you doing? Okay, so let me get to the decals, okay? So everybody remember the rules. I'm gonna lift up a decal color. We have pink, orange, red, and the specialty color is white with the word Riker Rides on it if you want to sports. Do you believe in magic? Right about now, that is Zia, AKA, well, used to be known as UKA, used to be known as Riker, Night Riker is now right about now. So go check out his channel. DK is in the house. Bill, I'm gonna read Bill comment out loud because it's appropriate and nice. It says, everyone subscribe to Beth's channel if you want to show your support. Yes, anyone who's watching probably is already a subscriber. That's how they get the notification. But if you don't, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And there's 27 of you watching. If 27 of you could just hit the like button, it just helps with the stats on YouTube, and it kind of helps me do that. So, all right, we're just going pretty good in the snow. Just stuck his Decal. Oh, Lonnie Riker riding the Riker in the snow. That's impressive. I would love to take mine. I don't want to ride in the snow, but I wouldn't mind being in a big open area and just kind of sliding it. I think that would be super fun. Okay, I'm going to do the giveaway. I'll love to hang out and chat with you also after. So please stay if you want to chat after the giveaway. So I'm going to hold up for anyone that's new that just joined on. I'm going to hold up the set of decals. If it matches your bike and you want that color, just put I want and then the name of the color you want, whether it's pink, orange, red, or the white with Riker Rides. So as soon as it comes up, the first person to post that they want it, so get your little fingers on the keyboard. And then after you've won, hit me up on Beth's Riker. That's my dog. Let me shut the door. Hold on one second. We get raccoons in the backyard, and she goes crazy in attack mode, trying to bark and get them through the door. So hopefully you don't hear her barking too much. I close the door. Okay, so if you win, congratulations. What you're gonna need to do is private message me on Best Riker Rides on Facebook, and then you can send me your address. Okay, ready? I'm gonna hold up the first color, and ready? Orange. Who wants these amazing orange decals? We've got one for the rear and one for each one of the two front wheels. I want orange. I've got Victoria. This is fun. It's probably stressful for you, but it's fun for me. So Victoria hit me up with not here, because I don't know if you want to share your address here, but I prefer you don't. Okay, next. Even though you said, so we're clear. So Mystery Machine or Sherry, anybody else, that if you said you wanted orange, that doesn't mean you can't say you don't want another color. You can jump in for other colors too, okay? But Victoria, you won the orange, so please do not say you want another color as well. Let someone else have a chance. Okay, next, ready? Drum roll, please. Okay, ready? Red. Okay, let's see. All right, Riker parking only gets red. Nicely done. Okay. Okay, red is gone. Red is gone. Everybody stop, 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 stop. Okay. Time out. Time out, time out, time out. Red is already gone. Red is gone. So red was won by Riker parking only. And hold on. Yeah. Let me make sure. Yes. Okay. So how you doing, Heather? Little Goat and Liliani. Okay. So Riker parking, Riker mom. You have to wait till I hold up the color, and then you get to choose. Okay. Okay. This is like scary. Stressful. Okay, next. It's like that moment of silence. Okay, ready? The whites with the red that say Riker that says Riker Rides on them. So would anyone like, and it's okay if no one wants these, but would anyone like these with Riker Rides written on it? So these are the white with Riker Rides. Okay, so Deborah, to confirm, so you're the first to say you want white, so you want these, yes. Okay, Deborah, you're the winner. All right, awesome. Okay, so now we have one left. Wait till I hold it up. Okay. Pink. Where are my girls at? Who wants pink? Now, I know Ryker. DK, there you go. DK wants pink. All right, so DK wins. Right? I'm gonna make sure I did that right. I went right away. Deborah, I'll trade you. All right, DK. Right about now, you did not win anything, Zia. I don't know what you're trading because you didn't win anything. All right, so DK, everybody hit me up on, so pink is gone. So that's it for my giveaways. Okay. No more pink, no more pink. Also, I appreciate the fact that you wanted pink though. I didn't mean to be, sexist, assuming it was a girl color, because I know lots of guys who like pink. Pink would actually go great with Bill Ramsey's bike. So Riker wins it. Okay, so everybody that's won, please send me your address and your full name on Best Riker Rides on Facebook. And so please hit the like button and hit me up. So again, anyone that's new, Bill Ramsier is in the house. He has a video. He's in the live chat right now in the comment section, and he just posted a video today on how to put these on your bike. And I cannot say good things. If you do not win and you'd like them, please contact Budweiser 365. If you're not sure how to spell it, his name is in the comment section. He has the one with the wrench on it. And so Mark, can you tell us how much these sets cost if you do not win? Can you tell us how much a set costs so people will know? And make some videos. Yeah, I mean, anybody, to me, if you like somebody and you're watching the videos, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a car streamer. Take the time to subscribe. That's what matters. That's what they need. So subscribe to Bill at Bill Ramsier's video. Subscribe to Budweiser 365. He has a channel. Subscribe to everybody that's on here. Go hit Ryker Parking Only up. He's got a couple of these easy peasy videos. He needs to make more. Go subscribe to Right About Now. Anybody else that's on here that wants to give their Keith over at Three Wheels, go hit his channel up. Keith, what's your full name of your channel? Now I'm kind of drawing a blank. I don't know if Keith is still on, but thank you again to. I really appreciate the donations from Bill, from Ryker Parking Only, from Grumpy Ryker Rider, from John S, from Bill again, from another one from Ryker Parking Only, another one from Bill. So you guys are just awesome. So thank you so much. Anybody that wants to buy a t-shirt, Ryker, I keep saying Ryker Parking Only for some reason. If anyone wants to buy a Ryker Rides t-shirt, I've got long sleeve for the rest of the winter months. And I'm gonna get some short sleeves for the summer and hopefully some tank tops for the summer as well. There's $16.99. You can't beat that. $17 for the 3-piece set. That's so cool. Free shipping. And 11 different colors to choose from. Yeah, that was my question from earlier. There's 11 different colors to choose from. And so if you go on his pages, his Etsy, his everything, he has everything lined up for you and very easy to do. And I know Right About Now wants some sexy tank tops. Have a great day, Beth. Enjoy the chat. You rock, Mark. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Always, always, always. Again, go check out his channel. Like and subscribe. He's always got some great content. Before you hang up, Bill, a big shout out to you. Everyone knows my connection to Bill, and if you don't, he was my very first subscriber, my mentor to my channel. And he'll always have a special place in my heart for Bill because he's the man. He was surprisingly awesome and helpful when I was getting my YouTube channel started. So thank you, Bill. Hey, what's a half sweater and a half tank top to me? Funny. Shamika in the house, how you doing? Shout out to Bill. I've ordered several things with you, and the quality, accuracy of this piece. Appreciate you guys so much. Very sweet, Shamika. John D, thank you. I appreciate the donation so much. Like I don't know what to say when people donate. I'm like I get like embarrassed. Like it's just I don't know. I guess it's like a tip, like in a restaurant or something. And I'm like I don't know. I'm like flabbergasted that anyone. I'm like flabbergasted. I say this all the time, and I hope this never changes, no matter if I have 6,300 subs or 25,000 subs. I am like shocked that anyone watches my videos. I'm still, when I'm recording, I'm thinking, who's gonna watch this? And like, I'm so shocked every time someone gets on and watches it. It's crazy. But do you have a rally wheel decals? So, Mark, a question from Heather Little Goat says, do you have rally wheel decals? Because that's a good question, because these decals, I believe, are only for the non-rally, the ACE ones, the 600 and 900, but not the rally. So that's a great question, Heather. So it's Heather, I don't have the rally decals listed yet. I'll be making more. Please look at my Etsy shop soon. So there's your asked and answered. That's why it's so nice to have Bill on here. And Bill, I'm not sure if you answered my question earlier, but you make custom decals. And you just mention that for a second about how that works. And if someone wants a custom decal of something really artistic, like they drew a picture of a unicorn and they want that on their bike, how do they go about doing that? Did I say, what did I say? Did I say Bill? I meant Mark. Sorry, if I said, okay, everybody's confused. It's late, kind of, it's 9:30. Yes, I meant Mark. Mark makes decals. That's what this whole video is out. Mark Budweiser 365. So Mark, thank you, Bill, for correcting me. Thank you. So yes, contact Mark if you want decals. Mark is your guy. I'll say it again, Budweiser 365. It's too many Marks. Mark Williams, what do you do, Mark? What are you making? What do you, so yes. A lot of people want to stay far away from rally decals. I found that there are 7 different spoke sizes, really. I believe that's why there are no official ones yet. That's interesting, Mark. Maybe you make it specifically for a certain decal and you kind of let them know which decal it is. I don't know how you do that, but that's interesting. So I'm sure there's a need for it on the rally version as well. 3 different spoke sizes on 1 rim. That is weird. You know what's also weird? I've been working with Nathan Clemon at NC Customs, and he does inserts for the on the wheel to go inside the axle, I guess it is, on the wheel, and those the front and back are different sizes. So yeah, I guess when you're making them, I guess that's your kind of job to make sure it fits and it works well for the different sizes. Yes, Mark's words are marked. He is. I should have Bill on here. Bill, it's a little late in the game, but I just added you as a moderator to the channel too, so people know when you're talking as well. I have the rally mostly dirt and gravel roads where I live. Let's see. An Austrian painter. Are you from Austria? That's pretty cool if you're watching from Austria. Mark Williams, Mark, sounds like a dog with a funny. Almost any single color JPEG will be converted to a decal. That's awesome, Mark. So again, that's a really cool thing. So if you send, I always wanted to know how that worked. So if you send Mark a JPEG of a picture you want, he can turn it into a JPEG, just like that. That is pretty cool. So Riker Parking Only just jumped in with some interesting information. He says the front axles are 1 3/8 inch, and the rear axle is 1 1/4. I mean, it's just so weird how that's different. So that's really cool. I've got someone watching from Austria. That is, I had no idea I even had a subscriber in Austria. That how do you even find me? That's so cool. Thank you for watching all the way from Florida. That's just so cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to all the marks. Top marks to use argument. Now we got mark puns. Someone told me puns are the lowest form of comedy. I disagree. I think puns are fun. All right, so what else is going on? It's Monday. Mondays is always weird. You know, no one's ever asked me, but I always post my videos. I always like to tell when I do a live chat, for the people who are still watching, I always like to tell a little something about myself that you wouldn't find by watching, because people typically don't sit through the live chats later. I don't know if they do or not. I don't think they do, but so I always like to put a little post on there or some kind of message on there saying something about myself or about the channel that you wouldn't know otherwise if you were watching the live stream. So no one has ever asked me why I post my videos on Thursday. So I don't even know if you even realize, but I post every Thursday. Varies on the time. Sometimes it's in the afternoon, sometimes it's in the evening. But I post every Thursday. Never on Wednesday, never on Friday, never on Saturday. It's always on Thursday. And no one's ever really asked me why. But the reason why I post on Thursdays is literally my favorite day of the week. Thursdays to me is that day of the work week where you're like excited because you know Friday's coming. And then Friday, you're kind of already gone. You're already in the weekend mode. So Thursday is the anticipation of the weekend and time off and relaxation, time with family, time with friends. So Thursday night is I typically go out with my girlfriends for happy hour. I just like Thursday nights. I just like Thursdays in general. So that's why I post on Thursdays, because I feel like it's the happiest day of the week. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but that's how I feel. So Bill posted that he is currently at the computer tuning a 2020 Ryker 900 Ace that's sitting in New York. So, all right, Bill, I have a question for you. How does that work? How do you tune someone else's bike from another location? Because I got to tell you, I'm pretty ignorant on the whole tuning thing. And I just assume when you tune someone's bike, they actually had to bring their bike to you. So apparently I am dead wrong on that. So if someone wants to, now if anyone is new to Rikers, Bill does some amazing work on tuning the bikes and getting the bikes to next level riding, making it more of a real sport bike and making the throttle more sensitive and just making the bike, everything about it. Bill could probably talk about it much better than I can. Better than that, go to Bill's channel and go through his videos, because he's got some sick videos on the things he's done to his bike to make his bike a powerful, sick machine. So I'm just kind of curious how that works. So let's see what Bill's answer is. The DynoJet PV3 allows us to tune and send the tune via email. That's crazy. Bill, hit me up with that email. That is very cool. See, I had no idea. So I wonder if other people are confused on that as well, that they don't know that they can tune their bike from their location without having to bring it to you. So I don't know why I thought that. That is really cool that you can tune anywhere. So if you want to take your bike to the next level, talk to Bill. Bill is your man for that next level. If you want to put decals on your bike and make your bike beautiful, whether it's a custom JPEG file or a picture you want on your bike, Mark is your man. Me, I'm planning on having something that's my own, but it's that I'm looking to kind of put on the bike. But it's a long time coming, and I really can't talk about it right now because it may or may not even happen. So you have to own the PV3 from DynoJet in order to do it. Okay, that makes sense. So you buy the PV3 and then from DynoJet, and then you get the tune. Understood. All right, let's see. Let's see. Shahid says, I'm sorry, this was consumers of laundry. Okay, I'm missing something here. Let me go back. Mark Williams says, I recently viewed Bill's video about the pedal commander. Great video. Nice. Thank you, Ryker Mom. Keep working on those videos. It's when I say work, I mean work. You got to keep going. But you've got a great content. Being a new rider, I think people are interested in that a lot. So Shahid says, I'm sorry, host. I thought you were running some laundry shop and I am here for the first time. My apologies. Nope, I'm not running a laundry shop. Interesting though. Ali, she put, I never had one win, nothing. I'm sorry. Better luck next time. I do lots of giveaways, so maybe next time will be your lucky time to do it. So DK Riker says, Budweiser or Mark, curious to know if I wanted decals for the Ryker Rally wheels, could I measure first? So, all right, so Denise, you're the one that won the pink wheels. So this is very important, guys who are still watching. So Denise, you won the pink wheels. I did not realize, which I should have done ahead of time, the decals only work for the Ryker 900 and the Ryker 600, not the Rally wheels. So Denise, it sounds like you have a Rally. Does that mean these will not fit you? Which is true. Do you want to put these back in the pot and see if someone else wants to win these? So if you could please respond to that. Brian, yes, my happy hours are hours on Thursday nights. I do have a good time when I go out. Are you a laundry woman? Okay. Imagine if I had a channel just folding laundry and everyone watched. That'd be so weird. Muddy Riker, his shop, I believe, is located in his home in Pennsylvania. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mark. If you're talking about Mark, Bill is on the West Coast. If you're talking about Bill Ransier. Let's see, I'm just reading through the posts. Okay, let's see. Shane Crooks, thank you for your video on your exhaust. I just reached out to Brennan, and I'm getting one too. Thank you, Shane. Yeah, if you like a loud exhaust, you're gonna like it. It has a great tone. Brandon's exhaust. He's doing really well. I'm very proud of how successful Brandon King is doing. When he came to me with that video with the exhaust and you know. And I did the video, and he was kind of like in between jobs, and so I'm very, 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 very happy that Brandon King is doing so well, and the exhausts are very, very well received. So I'm thrilled for him. I love helping everybody out. I love helping out. If anybody has anything that they've made for the Ryker, such as the decals, things like that, and you want me to showcase it on my channel, please, contact me and let me know. And here are the rules for how things work when people give me anything, whether it's from Can-Am or it's from Mark or from anyone. Unless I've used your product, and when I say use it, I typically will use it for a month before I put the review up. And I have to use the product and love the product first. I don't just take a product and give it away. So if I don't like the product, which has happened on occasion, I'll send it back to you. But sending me a product does not guarantee you time on my channel. I have to, my channel is very authentic. So if I say I like a product, I like a product. Like these Mark Zim decals, they're amazing. They will stay on, they're not gonna peel off, they're not gonna like wash off when you wash your bike. And if they were, I would never be giving them away and I would never put them on my bike. So things that I have on my bike that I've used, I'm more than happy to talk about. So that's how that works. And I'll always, no matter what, that's how my channel will always be. No matter what happens, I'm going to be true to that. Let's see. Oh, Sean Smoke is on here. It says, hey, Bill, say hi to Sean Smoke. I don't think he's on. Yeah, Bill's in Vancouver, Washington. All right, so let's go back a little bit. So Shane, he says, all right, so Denise says she's going to trim them and make a stripe with them. Perfect. As long as you're going to use them, we're good to go. I think that's awesome. So Shane says, I have a Ryker, anybody listening says, I have a Ryker 2021 600, and I'm looking for good speakers for my bike. Any ideas? So a lot of people have had luck with the Boss speakers, BOSS. I had them on my bike, and then the install was just a mess, and I took them off. But I personally don't have speakers on my bike. I personally don't like the look of them. I like a clean handlebar. I have the speakers inside the helmet. So that's just my personal preference. But so if anyone has a speaker that they like, that has worked well for you, that's not such a horrible install, please let Shane Crooks know if you have a speaker on your bike that you like. Right About Now posted something that does not look like English. Muddy Riker near Edinburgh. Where are you located, Muddy Riker? Are you in Scotland? Okay, Shahid says yes. Yeah, we trust you when you say yes to something, you mean it. So Shahid said it best, that you trust me, and that trust means a lot to me. And I do not take it for granted, and it means so much to me that you trust when I say something. And I always want to be that go-to person for you, that if you're looking for something and I've done a review on it, and I do multiple reviews. So like, for example, I have the Airhawk seat cushion. I did a review on that. I like it, and I think it's a great product. But I've also done a review on the beaded seat, and I also like it and recommend it. So it's not like I can do multiple reviews, so people have different things to choose from. It doesn't mean like, well, she said she liked this, why does she have that? Like someone asked me that the other day. You know, you have multiple reviews on things. There's multiple products out there. So I like testing different things out and getting reviews back to you and letting you know if it works, if it doesn't work. So yeah, thank you. I hope I will never, you know, let you down in terms of that. So that means a lot to me that you trust me. I will say to Mr. Smoke, he's a cool dude, Mr. Smoke. I think he puts out a video every single day for the past like year or two or something. He's crazy at blogging, crazy good. All right, so Ryker parking only. There's some rude comments. Let me know if there's some. You know what? If there's any rude comments, let me know, and I'll just boot them off the chat. I don't have patience or tolerance for any rude comments on here. This has always been a friendly, safe place, and you no matter ask questions, no matter how dumb you may think they are, chances are someone else is thinking the exact same question. So no question is silly or not significant. And please ask. How else are you going to learn if you don't ask questions? Um, um, yeah, so Ryker parking only has the cardo. I also like the cardo. That's inside the helmet though. That's not a outside. All right, what's going on here? Let me back up to. All right, what I'm missing a whole lot of stuff here, which I think I'm happy I'm missing, but all right. All right, I don't know what's going on with Zia right about now and Austrian Painter, but I'll knock you off if anybody says anything else that's not appropriate. Okay, are we clear on this? There's no arguing in the chat between my subscribers. Period. I don't know. I don't even know how to respond at this point. I've never had that happen where people are respectful to each other on the chat. Zero tolerance. Okay. All right. So we have traps on. How do you feel about the three luggage kit? Great question. God, I love the concept of it. Traps. Are you talking about the one from Sling Mods? I'm assuming. I love it. I love the look of it for when I'm traveling. I don't personally like the look of it for everyday riding. To me, the Riker is a all right. Trying to follow what this comment is, but all right, let me pay attention to you, Chop. So as far as the three-wheel luggage system, I'm not a big fan of how that looks. I think it looks, my personal opinion, I think it looks bulky, I think it looks boxy, I think it just takes away from the look of the bike. My favorite look for the Ryker is stripped down, nothing on it. No backrest, no speakers, no anything, no wrap, just black on black, with just the floating seat. I think that's my favorite look of the Ryker. That being said, that's clearly not what I have. I've done so many things to it, but that's still my favorite look. Yes, the Ryker has zero storage except that little tiny frunk that you could put a sandwich in. So I have, I absolutely know how necessary it is to have the storage. The only problem I have with that three-part luggage system is that it's not a system where you could easily take it off and have your bike go back to the original look because you have the brackets and everything hanging and it kind of looks like it's missing something. But I realize what's going on. So, all right, so I don't know what's going on. There's people talking another language and I'm not sure they're talking nicely. So I'm not sure who I need to boot off the channel because I'm about to kind of, okay, so here's what's happening. I don't understand what's going on. All right, so I'm not looking to babysit people on the channel. So anyway, God, this is taking a weird turn. All right, so John says he built his own three-wheel piece luggage, a quarter of the cost, same luggage pieces. Yes, basically, if you can do it yourself, there's a lot of cheap ways to do it than buying it from Sling Mods. So Fun and Riker, how you doing, Harry? He says, do you have a problem with your cardo listening to music and communicating to someone, trying to get a balance between the two? I find the cardo, I find any of those pieces very tough to communicate, going back and forth. Listening to music, I love it. But in terms of having a conversation with someone else, I'm not sure any of them are that amazing. Rolling with Anno or Anno, greetings from Canada. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. All right. Okay. All right. So everybody's playing nice. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. It looks like the Austrian painter just swore. I need like a translator on here. So John, could you do me a favor and could you I just pinned a comment. Can you tell me what this means? The Austrian painter. So I just pinned a comment and put it up top. Can you translate that for me and let me know what it says? You can text it to me if it's inappropriate. Okay. All right. So he just retracted the. So let me know, John, if I need to delete someone from the chat. Anybody, let me know. Okay. All right. Plenty of other channels. I know Fortune, Quest, Venture. This is a positive channel. We don't need any negativity. Plenty of other channels. Okay. All right. So Zia, if you could do me a favor and whatever's going on, if you guys want to private message each other, go right ahead. This is not the time, the place. It is just, I don't know what is happening, but please stop this second. I don't know what's happening. I'm just getting a lot of bad feedback here. Okay. Okay. Let's focus more on the Ryker. Well, you are some action. Chris, welcome to the channel. What does that mean? Wow, you or some action. What does that even mean? Bad feedback? I'm getting, it's not feedback, I'm getting bad responses saying there's a lot of negativity going on between people, between you and somebody else. I don't know what's going on. I don't speak the language, but I don't know. Let's try to play nice. Okay. I'm not, okay. This is so weird. I don't even want to acknowledge this anymore. This is crazy. All right, so let's just, okay. All right, that's good. Everybody's good. Okay. So back to Riker talk. Carlos says, I added a universal windshield. Love how that looks. The ride is so different. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, having a windshield to me makes a huge difference. Again, I like the look of the bike, completely plain with nothing on it. But I do a lot of highway riding, and the wind on you, having the windshield really just kind of really keeps the wind off you, which makes it a better riding experience. And also this new larger Can-Am windshield that just came out, because it's larger, any larger one would do this, but because it's larger, it took so much wind pressure off of my ears when I was riding. I was shocked in how much of a difference it made. So it really takes away all the wind buffering noise that you get. So yeah, it really works well. So yeah, that's so the Adventure windshield, I like it. It's interesting that it's two pieces. So if you notice in my video, there's the main windshield, and then there's a second little piece that comes up. And the main windshield has a slit in it that allows the air to come in and does like a wind buffering. So there's no vibration in your windshield. It kind of takes the pressure off the big windshield. And I like it a lot. And at first I thought it was like a little too big because when it's all the way up, I'm looking through the windshield, which I tend to prefer to look over the windshield. So when I'm riding, city driving around town, I lower it so I can look, over the windshield. But on the highway, I raise it up, I look through the windshield. It really made I'm not just saying this, but it crazy made a difference on my ride. No matter what helmet I wore, I was always getting like some wind buffering in my helmet. And now that I raised the windshield up to the highest, it completely got rid of that wind buffering. And which it's surprising how tiring that wind buffering can affect you. So I love it. The only thing is, which is weird, I'm like very anal, like I know Zia is and Brian and Denise, they keep their windshields clean, and I do as well. So I'm constantly cleaning it. And it's a little bit tough to kind of clean inside that little second area, but it's definitely not, a reason not to get it. But that was my only little quirk with it, is kind of getting in there and getting the spots off. So Chris asked me, do bugs ever get trapped and inside? Is it hard to clean that little space for your new windshield? Asked and answered, Chris. I've never had a bug get stuck in there, but it does have a little flexibility to it. So you kind of pull it down a little bit and clean it. It's not a big deal. It's just an extra little step. Is a smaller one $200? Money Riker. Yeah, I don't know the number off the top of my head. I believe on my channel, on my video on that, I do mention the two prices. My husband just installed the F4 custom 16-inch windshield on mine. Cannot wait to try. Yeah, that's a great, that's also the F4 custom windshield. I've heard a lot of great things. Did you get clear, or did you get it smoked? Mighty Riker, I have the smaller one. All right, so Shane says, I do have one more question. Ask away, Shane, that's why I'm here. I did one more question and I'm done. You don't have to be done. When you did your video on the rear shocks, when you made the adjustment, did you get a better ride now? Yeah, crazy. So that was a fun video that I did. Brian was in town and Zia was in town, and that was a really fun video to make. So when I adjusted that rear shock on the 900, not the Rally, but the 900, I did it so it was at its tightest position. So you would think the ride just completely changed. It seems like it's more solid ride. It's really hard to explain. Honestly, you buy the spanner wrench. It's not that expensive on Amazon, and you just gotta try it. And if you don't like it, you switch it. That's what's so easy about it. You try the different ones and ride it, but it made a crazy difference. And I kept it on the very tightest one. At first, I would think I would like it on the loosest, but the tightest kind of gives it a firmer ride, which makes it feel smoother when you're riding. I'm not really sure I'm explaining it the right way, but yes, it did make a huge difference. And I like it a lot. I would definitely play around with it, just have fun with it. That's what's great about this bike. Play with it, change it, make the adjustments, go back to it, put a wrap on it, take a wrap off, try a top case, take the case, you just play with it, make it your own. Is it worth the change? Another great question. Oh, hold on, let me back up a second. Make sure I'm answering everybody's questions. Heather says, I like it better than without. I noticed that without one, it turned my head, and it felt like it upset the bike a bit. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Be careful use. Yeah, be careful. Zia makes a good point. Be careful what you use when you're cleaning the windshield. You want to make sure there's no ammonia when you're cleaning the windshield. So there is Windex you can get that has no ammonia in it. Make sure you're using a very clean, lint-free cloth. And there's a lot of great products out there that are specifically made just for acrylic and just for plastic. So I would use those. It's different than glass cleaner because you don't want to scratch your windshield, of course. Good point, Zia. I noticed that without one, I turn my. So Heather, I think you're talking about. You said you like riding without a windshield better. To each his own, you know. I like riding without it around town. If I could just pop it off easily and just ride without, unless I know I'm getting on the highway, that's what I would do too. I like the look of it like that. So Ryker mom says, I just finished my Can-Am rider course yesterday, so I will have my endorsement as soon as I can to get so I can get to the DMV. Wow, so you're like newbie. That's exciting. So Ryker mom, okay, so let me talk about her for a second because I think she's cool. I did check out one of her videos. She gave me a cool shout out about a helmet that I recommended, and she went out and bought it, and she loves it. So she's got a cool video. She's got a cool little niche going on there because what her video is that she is brand spanking new to riding. She's never ridden anything in her life, if I'm correct. And she went out and bought the Can-Am Ryker, and she's documenting her experiences as she's doing it. So she's documenting when she went out to buy gear, how she went about and has done it. And then maybe she'll do a video talking about how her experience in the class, how that went. And I just think that's so cool. And it's just neat. I love, you know, so one of the biggest things that have happened recently is, so I became a Can-Am ambassador, as you guys, most of you know, which is very cool, which means that if there's some new products out and they want me to test it out, they come to me. If they're talking about new ideas for a future bike, they'll come to me and the other Can-Am ambassadors to kind of discuss it at a round table. It's really neat. So they kind of know who's got their finger on the pulse of what's going on out there, and they're smart enough to realize that they want people like me to be involved with them. So it's a great partnership. But they also asked me to be a mentor for, or not really a mentor, but like a spokesperson for their women's on-road program. And I'm one of, I think, 6 women in the entire world to be part of this program. And I'm kind of like the face of women riders for Can-Am. And I am like so honored to be a part of that, because encouraging women riders and getting women out there is like, that's near and dear to my heart. It used to be, and kind of still is, it's like the motorcycle world is such a man's world. And to break in there and be appreciated for what I do and respected for what I do is such an honor. So, and part of that is like what you're doing, Ryker Mom, is just kind of getting women to know that it's okay. It's get out there, have fun. It's, you know, play, get to know your bike. And hopefully by watching my channel, you're able to do the projects yourself, that you don't need to rely on anyone else, whether it be a husband or a girlfriend or whatever, but you can get out there and you can do the work yourself, and more so keep it out of the dealerships, and do the projects yourself. I'm sure dealerships hate me because you know, changing the oil is not a big deal, and you shouldn't be intimidated by it. I love working on my bike, and I'm hoping I can send that passion out to everyone that's watching and say, you know, whether it be women or men, say, okay, if Beth can do it, I've never worked on anything. People who know me, I've always been fascinated by bikes, but I've never worked on a bike before. I've never worked on a car before. I have 0 mechanical abilities. I'm just now getting my toolbox set up. I get a lot of subscribers who will see me messing around with like a Swiss Army knife working on my bike. They're like, nah, you need tools, and they'll send me tools. So I think it's great what you're doing, Ryker Mom, and kind of encouraging other women, saying, you know, hey, we can ride too. All right, so that was a long chat, a long shout out to Ryker Mom, but keep going, girl. Any questions, hit me up. And let's see, we've got, besides the buffer and wind sound, even the sound of the bike is so different with the windshield. It is. Everything about it is different with the windshield. So Heather says that she has her spring loaded up on the firmer setting, and she likes it better too. Apparently Chris was there the day we did the spring. He's not chopped liver. He's Chris is in like almost all my videos. Everybody knows Chris. Chris is my big helper. Thank you, Chris. You are not chopped liver. You know you're near and dear to me. Hey, Tom. Thank you so much for jumping on. Better late than never. We did do a little giveaway of some decal different colors from Mark Zim. Is Armor All glass cleaner okay to use? I'm not familiar with Armor All, but typically, if it has the word glass in it, I wouldn't necessarily use it. It should say glass and plastic safe, and just make sure there's no ammonia in it. Zia, you might know the answer to that question about the Armor All glass cleaner. Read what it says on it. You just want to be very careful because the windshield's expensive. You definitely don't want it scratched up or have swirls or anything in it. All right, so Traps asks, which exhaust do you like the best and explain why? Great question. I hate all exhausts. I'm just going to say it right out there. I do have a Brandon King exhaust that I did a YouTube video for, and it sounded amazing, but I did give it away. I did a giveaway of that exhaust. I do not have it on my bike. I went back to stock. Here is my 2-second review on aftermarket exhaust for the Ryker. Because the Ryker does not have the different gears to go through, because it's an automatic, because it's a CVT, you don't have the ability to get those different tones. So it doesn't go from, I'm gonna give some sound effects. When you have a regular bike that has a different gears, you go from a very low, deep tone, and it kind of goes up to a higher pitch as you're accelerating and going through the gears. So you could ride it in that low tone if you chose to. You can ride it in a lower gear and ride around town. It sounds great. When you put an aftermarket exhaust on a CVT, on an automatic transmission bike, you have 2 tones only. I don't care what you put on your bike. I don't care what brand it is. I don't care if it's a Brandon King exhaust or all of the other big names out there. You have 2 tones. Your tone that you hear when everyone's sitting on their bike and revving their engine, it sounds amazing. It has the Brandon King. I can speak of the Brandon King because I've used it. I've had it on my bike, so I can speak specifically about that one. I can't really speak personally about anything else because I haven't used those. But they're all the same concept though. So when you put the exhaust on, when it's sitting on your bike and you're just kind of sitting there and you're in park, it sounds amazing. It is the coolest, toughest, most guttural, awesome sound you're gonna have. But then once you accelerate and once you hit the throttle, it very quickly goes from that guttural, nice, deep sound that you all know and love that you want on your bike to a very high-pitched squeal. And some people like it. It is very, very loud. So I know a lot of people out there, they want a loud, loud exhaust. They want to be heard on the highway. They want to be heard when they're running around. They want their neighbors to hear them. They want a loud exhaust. That's great. They go get an exhaust. For me, that high-pitched sound, I guess I'm very sensitive to the sound. That high-pitched sound was almost painful to me. And if I'm on the highway, I have to wear earplugs. I don't want, earplugs are always good to ride with anyway as a safety just for your ears. But I don't want to be forced to wear earplugs or be very miserable when I'm riding. I don't want to, because I was on a group ride with my Brandon King exhaust, and I was on the ride, and I was in a group ride, so I couldn't pull over and say, oh, wait a minute, I'm going to put my earplugs in. So I was forced to ride without the earplugs, and it was excruciating. Like, I really hated it. So I came home, took it off, and gave it away. Everyone else, mind you, that has this exhaust, the Brandon King exhaust, loves it. I see constant posts on Facebook, thank you, Brandon King, the best exhaust ever. It sounds the best. I love it, I love it, I love it. Me, I don't like any aftermarket exhaust. I'm with tons of people that have them, and every single one of them I hate. So that's my 2 cents on it. I don't know how they can fix it or where you don't get that high pitched, but that's my 2 cents. It's probably a little more detailed of an answer than you wanted, but again, that's my answer. So hopefully that answered your question, Traps. First, so DK says you added something that I saw at Bike Week and still waiting for the video. Unfortunately, I can't remember right now. I don't remember what it was. Was it those inserts for the wheels? Is that what you're referring to? I'm not sure. If you remember, just text me. Talking about with and without the small shield. Okay, got it. Okay, Heather, I understand. Plexiglass. Oh, okay. So Brian says Plexus, Plexus, is the best for plastics. Downside is the cost. Someone posted something on Facebook today saying it was like $23 for a bottle of Plexus to wash your window. I mean, $23 for window cleaner. That's crazy. But I guess you don't need much of it, so it'll probably last forever. McGregor's Mist and Wipe is Chris's recommendation to clean the windows. Shane Crooks, you're welcome. Yeah, I've been on a ride with Brian, and he's cleaned my windshield, and it is amazing. So that's what you have on yours. The problem is it's a big bottle, and Brian rides a Honda Goldwing, and he has these nice saddlebags or bags on his, and he's washed my window for me, and it's amazing. But it comes in like a big container, a big spray can, and the Ryker doesn't have a lot of space, so I need something that's a spray, like a pump spray that I can put in a smaller container that I can have on my bike because space is so premium. All right. All right. So, So I deleted Michael Bryan's comments. It's not that kind of a channel, Michael. Not that I don't enjoy some good potty humor, but this isn't the place for that. Not all products for all people, of course. Yeah, you got to find what works for you. And let's see what else we have on here. And let's see. Judy says Novus #1 plastic polish in windshield that you can get at a Harley dealer cheap, or at least I do here. So is Novus plastic polish, is that a pump or a spray? Because I need a pump one that I can put in a smaller container. So John, Riker parking only. For his exhaust, he has the RLS Predator. And I've ridden with him, and I also think it's too loud. That's just me, though. Yes, Bill says they all create a drone effect as you get to the higher RPMs. It's the nature of the CV2. So Bill, that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, drone effect. That's a great that. I can't make the noise, nor do you want to hear it. But yeah, that's anytime you have an aftermarket exhaust on a CVT, you're going to get that high pitched noise, that drone effect. But people like it, though. People like it, and you have to do, obviously it's your bike. Do whatever you want. That's the beauty of it. In your BPR class, they also said use Plexus. I'm gonna write that down because now everybody keeps talking about it. I might use my donation because I got a few bucks in donations. I think I'm gonna use that for Plexus. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everyone who donated to my windshield fund, my windshield cleaning fund. Let's congrats to the winners. Thank you, Zia. His battery's at 5%, so he's about to leave. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for whatever, I don't know what was going on with all the craziness. Carlos. Yeah, Ryker parking only. He needs to put some videos out of his exhaust that he has, because he made an old school cherry bomb exhaust that he built himself. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ryker parking only, John. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you took the old exhaust, the original exhaust that came with it, and turn that into a cherry bomb, or it was a completely separate thing. You need to put a video out. I think that would be cool for people to hear the cherry bomb. Denise, I added so much. I don't remember what you're referring to. Oh, I think you're talking about the skid plate underneath. Is that what you're referring to? That lights up. Good night, Zia. Tammy's S. Hello, welcome. Okay, so we've got Plexus versus Novus. Maybe I'll do a product review on those two things. I'll buy two of them, about one of each, and do a comparison on that. Because it seems like Novus is $5. That's crazy. I wonder how. I'm gonna read the reviews on that. $5 is much better, like $25 or 20 something for the Plexus. So Harry says he uses all clear with a K. McGuire's Plastic X are the cleaners I use on my windscreen. Cool. Jody says she's been using it for years. She's been using Novus for years. That's good to hear, Jody. Thank you so much. John from Ryker parking only is like he's like an impulse buy. He just bought the Plexus, $24. God, that sounds like a crazy amount of money. All right, so Armorall, they just said the Armorall glass cleaner has no ammonia in it. Hey, if it works, I think you're good to go. What I do for things like that, like I would get on Amazon and type in Armorall glass cleaner, and then type in the search engine safe for motorcycles, and see what comes up. That's kind of how I buy things for my bike. I love this exchange of ideas. That's what this chat stuff is all about. I appreciate everybody kind of giving your opinion on this. Yeah, Tom says Plexus is $24.72 for 13 ounces on Amazon. I bet it lasts forever though. I know, that's what I just said, Bill. My donation money, I'm going to use it to buy Plexus. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Rolling with Ano or Ano, I apologize for not saying that right. Is a sway bar links enough to stabilize a Riker? Yes. That's the short answer. Everyone seems to say, you know, when they're on the highway, their bike is moving a lot. The bike is not that heavy, and you're on a bike versus a car. I think people who have never ridden a bike before, and they get on the highway and they're like, you know, why am I all over the place? I mean, you're getting wind from every direction. You're going, let's say you're going at 65 miles per hour, the speed limit, and then you're getting trucks going past you. You're getting a lot of wind on you. It's not, you're going to feel it. But yes, my recommendation for the sway bar and the links is, yes, obviously the sway bar and the links together, as I said, is the perfect situation. Me personally, I did 2 separate videos and I did 2 separate test rides. The links by themselves, I can only speak of the Baja Ron sway bar links. Those links separately, without changing anything else, without changing the sway bar, made a humongous difference. So to save money, what I would do is I would buy the links, swap them out. It's very easy to install. If you've seen my video on it, it's very easy to do yourself. So swap out the links. He'll allow you to buy them by themselves. And then if you feel you still want to swap out the sway bar, which is a much more detailed project, which is also doable on your own, then do that. But I think you'll notice a huge difference just by doing the links. Highly recommended. Get the #1 Novus is really great stuff. I have that down. Plexus versus Novus. Those are my notes for for the thing. Dee's racking her brain about what it is. Now you're racking my brain. I met up with Denise and Brian. I met up with them in Bike Week in Daytona. I came from Florida and they came from Georgia, and we met in Daytona for Bike Week. That was crazy. So yeah, Ryker parking only cut off the front pipe from the original, I'm assuming, and then welded on a cherry bomb exhaust. Right out of a 60s hot rod movie. That's pretty cool. We got Steve from Down Under. How you doing, Steve? It is 1 p.m. Tuesday in Australia. Isn't that weird? Like, it's 10:32. It's 10:30 here in on the East Coast of the United States. Thanks for checking in, Steve. That's so cool. Also, check out Steve's video. It is he has Steve's. I'm going to talk about his channel for a second because I think it's very cool. So he has his how-to in 5 videos, and it is really a cool YouTube channel. And he does these literally how to do something in 5 minutes or less. He which is great because people's average attention span on YouTube is 5 minutes or less. So I watched one of his videos, for example, on how to change a car tire in 5 minutes or less. And I have a 16-year-old that's driving, and it's just a perfect video to show him. Boom, right to the point, how to change a tire. So, and then he has, you can put in suggestions for him and things you'd like to see him do. It's a very, very cool channel. So go check out him, Steve's How To in 5. I believe that's the exact name of the YouTube channel. So go hit him up, subscribe to him as well. Thank you guys for all hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Anyone that's watching that's not a subscriber, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. But I think most of you already are, and I thank you. So let's see. So Steve, you're just jumping on. I gave away a bunch of different color decals for the bike. These are for the tires to go on. And they were a donation from Mark Zim over at Budweiser 365. So he was on the chat. And if you're interested in, actually he doesn't, I don't think he mails out of the country, but that's what this channel is all about, this chat. And now we're talking about a variety of different things. So we're talking about how to clean your windshield, how to do all that kind of good stuff. Chris, good night. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your cigar. Let's see. So Heather has, all right, so this is good. So let's bring the comments together. So Heather has the Baharan links and the original factory sway bar. And did you notice a huge difference when you swapped them out, Heather? I always want to hear other people's opinions and not just mine, because you know, I want to know other people having similar experiences as I am. So Heather, please comment on that for me. So Jody says, go to the Harley shop. They're selling Novus. So you could only buy Novus at a Harley shop? They're like exclusive to Harley? You can't get it on Amazon or on the internet? Thank you so much, Rolling with Ano. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I always feel bad if I'm pronouncing a name. But thank you so much for watching. Much appreciated. Very, very much so. So I use the blue can of, so Buck Champ, I don't think I said hello to you, from Arkansas. Hope you're doing well. I use this blue can of window cleaner from Walmart. No ammonia. It comes in a spray can and refillable spray bottles. For about $2.50, it's killer on bugs. And use it to wash my bike and it does great. That's awesome. So it's go to Walmart and look for a blue can. But that's pretty cool. If you can think of the name, let us know, Buck. Steve from, that's funny, John. Steve, we've got Steve from Australia on here. And so John put, he's talking to us from the future because it's Tuesday over there in Australia. That's funny, John. Tracy, Sunset Tracy in the house. I'm so excited. Tracy and Alex are back at, almost back. I think they did some pictures that they posted of their sunset. For those of you who don't know, Tracy, her and her husband, or I think it's her husband, Alex, they take these amazing pictures together. It's just so sweet. Her husband, Alex, I'll just call him Alex, he does not have a Can-Am, but we still love him all the same. And they take these great pictures together. It's just so sweet. They're such a great couple. So they go out and there's like sunset chasers, and they take these pictures. He's on his bike, she's on her bike, and they hold hands, and they take a picture of the sunsets in the background. This is so sweet. I love couples that ride together. So I can't wait that riding season is back for you, Tracy, and get some more of those great shots out there. So thanks for jumping on. Let's see. I lost my spot on here. So Heather says yes, she did have a huge change when she swapped out just the links. So I'd save money and just do the links for right now. And if you don't notice a huge change, you could always add on the sway bar later at a discounted price from the whole package. Let's see. Jody says you can get it at other places, but it's cheapest at the Harley dealership. Maybe they have some kind of relationship with Harley. So Tom says you can get Novus at the Harley dealer or Amazon. I got mine at a hobby shop. Okay, there you go. Okay. So yeah, you can get it other places. Buck Champ says, he thinks the Walmart product Buck thinks is called Spray Away. That's a great name. Thank you, Buck. That's from Walmart. Very cheap, and he's been using it and says it's amazing. Let's see. Heather says I use Bike Spirit spray cleaner and polish. Wipes bugs off easily from Shield. Very cool. Oh, yeah, it's called Spray Away. Yep. Thank you, Buck. Tracy. She's buried in 3 feet of snow. Man, you guys do not get a break. Man, this is like the winter that just keeps on going. Isn't it spring now? In Florida, we basically just have one season, hot. And I love you guys. I want to ride with you guys, Tracy and Alex. You guys look like you're just a fun, loving couple. I like surrounding myself with fun, loving people. All right, so Novus can be found it's about everywhere. Okay. Yeah, stay warm, Tracy, and stay safe. Snow just melted where I am. Oh. Okay, Michael, you're off. You're removed from the chats. Your message. I don't know who's getting on here. All right, Michael, you need to keep. I deleted your comments, Michael B. So please keep your comments. This is like really strictly a PG chat. So please keep your comments appropriate. Thank you. Or I'll just kind of kick you off the chat. All right. It's been a weird chat tonight. Okay. Harry, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Thank you, Harry. I appreciate it very much. I'm always here to help. Bill Ramsier, thank you so much for checking out the vlog and for the chat and getting on. I have much love and respect for you as well. So thank you. Have a wonderful night. And thank you for your donations as well. My eyes are getting tired. Thank you, Bill. Sleep well. Say hello and hugs to Vanessa as well. All right, let me see what else we have going on here. Yeah, I like Bill's comment. He says, remember, no modification is a bad modification. Make the bike your own. Absolutely. Everyone does things so differently. People put these huge speakers on that maybe I don't like, or they put a wrap on that you might not like. But, you know, let's be courteous and kind to everybody. If they post a picture, if you don't like it, just keep scrolling. There's no reason to put anything negative out there. That's what I love about the Ryker. It is so customizable. It is so unique. It's like everybody's Ryker is so unique to their personality, which I think is just awesome. More snow on the way for Tracy on Wednesday. I know. It's, you know, Heather, you asked me to send the warmth to you. I wish I could, but I got to tell you, in a month from now, it's going to be so hard for me to be doing projects on my bike because it's so hot. It's just crazy hot. I need to get a spotlight, maybe work at nighttime, but there's not much relief at night. Only bigger mosquitoes come out at night. Same heat, big mosquitoes. All right, Jody, Le Monster Garage is running a special. I just bought my wife a set of Elka shocks. They give us a free Baharan, and they give you a free Baharan sway bar in links, color of your choice with the purchase. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know they were doing that. I don't really buy anything from Le Monster. I usually get my stuff from any place else. Let's see. Bios con Dios, Bill. Can teach me how to. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Let's see. Buck. So I think it's a Sprayway or something like that. They bought the Road King, Harley. The mechanics told me that that's how they clean their bikes. Oh, that's very cool. Steve, I get your humor. I love it. So Steve from How to in 5 is he's in Australia. It's Tuesday afternoon there. So Steve put his prediction because we're pretending Steve is cock talking us from the future. So he predicted my weather for tomorrow is hot and sunny with partly cloudy and some light winds, 78. Because he's seen the future. That's funny, Steve. All right. All right, Michael, if you like me, be nice. And you can stay. Let's see. John, how do you remove lug bugs? It's not lug bug season yet. I believe it's like next month is love bug season. Yeah, love bugs is a serious. I forgot what love bug season is. Actually, I don't think we've had it yet because you know if you have love bugs. So anyone that's not, I don't know other parts of the country that have love bugs, but you should look up the word love bugs on Google. They're the craziest bugs. So they literally, I'm just how to word this. They mate while they're in the air. So they fly as they're joined in the air. That's hence the term love bugs. So they're literally connected as they're flying. So you ever see love bugs, there's always 2 at a time. So, and there's a love bug season that lasts maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And you could be parts of Florida where you have to put your windshield wiper on because the love bugs are so thick and it is crazy. So yeah, it's different years, they're worse than others. I had my garage door at my old house was all white. And I remember one year the entire garage was covered with love bugs. They were like attracted to it or something. Then other years we don't get it that bad. But years like that, and then you really, I don't even know if you could ride your bike because they'd be all over your helmet. It's crazy. So yeah, that's a great question, John. I don't know. I have never ridden in a bad love bug situation. I hope not to. They're funny. They're funny little insects. Snow Wolf, hello, welcome, welcome. Automator. Okay, let's see. Visually would make it perfect. A woman in the laundry room with a sink to do dishes. God bless you, lady. Would you make a perfect wife? Mad respect. Thank you. I'm not even how to respond. What's up, Vanessa? Bill's trying to hang up and he can't. He keeps coming back for more. All right, Snow Wolf, your comment was just, how am I getting so many weird comments? It just inappropriate. So Snow Wolf, you're on probation. Any more inappropriate comments and you're off. Such a weird chat tonight. So weird. God, these guys. Yes, I can tell you how to get in touch with Mr. Corbin. I actually have his business card right here. You can email Mr. Corbin. Okay, I'm going to write it down on the thing. This is his email address. At Corbin.com. So his email address, I just posted it, is idareguy@Corbin.com. And that's how you can email him regarding, I think that email goes directly to him. He seems pretty responsive. So hopefully that helps, Sharon. That was a great interview. Anybody who hasn't seen my interview, I posted it last week, my interview with Mike Corbin. Fun guy. He's really, really cool. All right. I think there is. It's not a full moon. I don't know. It's crazy. Maybe there is a full moon tonight. I don't know. My pleasure, Sharon. So Riker Parker only jumped in with the difference between a palmetto bug and a roach. Interesting. Tracy, it's got to be something in the air. Sitting here, heartbroken, watching the news. But children are the most arms. I know. I don't want to get political on the channel, but it is. I know it's. I know. Yeah, I just now, like a half hour ago, heard about the Colorado shootings. My love and everything goes out to all the families and everybody. The news is not the news, the information, everything out there. The world is just a different place. I had lunch with one of my best friends today, and the topic of conversation was, do you remember when you guys were little? And I'm not, this is not by any means an open discussion about politics. This is just a general comment, and then that's it. I'm going to shut it down. But do you remember when you were a kid and your grandparents or parents would say, my day, life was so much better back in my day? Man, I feel like, is that true that it really was better in my day, or am I just older and now I'm trying to talk like my parents and grandparents, that back in my day, and maybe every generation says that. Maybe like my son, when he's older, he has a kid, he'll say back in my day when all this was happening, it was so much better. Like maybe every generation feels that way, but man, I missed not having internet. I miss not having social media. I miss just hanging out with my friends and riding bikes, and the innocence that seemed to be my childhood, I think, is gone with these kids today. So it's just different. But anyway, enough of that. I don't want to get there at all with this. But description, screaming kids. John, Heather really liked your comment about the screaming kids. So it's a Wax and Gibbons meme. I don't know if that calls for craziness, but here we have it. So Eddie says, thank you for doing your videos. I've been watching for a while. Enjoyed your trip to Georgia. Thank you, Eddie. I thoroughly enjoyed my trip to Georgia. That was one of my, when I look back at experiences in my life, that was like an impromptu thing that I did, running off to Georgia. And that was one of my all-time favorite experiences. I met some of the nicest people that I'm still friends with today. Shout out to Denise and Brian especially. And you know, and John. I mean, it was such a wonderful experience, and looking back on it, it's probably it was a life-changing experience. That it was like 6 weeks in Georgia, and the tail of the dragon, and the mountains, and I don't know if I'll ever have a chance to be gone that long again, but it was definitely, it was awesome. Oh no, I know, Tracy. I know you didn't mean anything. It's just, yeah, of course, it's devastating. It's horrible. Very tragic. Right. We're wiser, more experienced, more mature. Yeah, I guess that's how it works. Thank you for your videos are so helpful. Thank you so much. Tanasio, is that how you pronounce your name? I hope so. Tanasio, thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate it very much. I know, it's, yeah, I'd be happy with pre-COVID life. I know, it's like in a second, everything changed. It's just so weird. But you know what? Here's my 2 cents. Like, I'm one of those people that I tend to be. I'm a very positive person. Yeah, COVID changed everything. There's no question about it. But you can either look at it 2 ways and say, "Oh my God, COVID changed everything," or you accept what it is what it is, and you know, how are we going to enjoy life now? And do what you can to enjoy life. And I think some interesting things came out of this whole COVID experience, and and isolation and all that stuff that happened. And now that we're kind of coming out of it, and people are getting their vaccines, and people are kind of getting out more. I think it really put a lot of people into perspective of what's important in life, and who are your close friends, and who do you want to spend time with. And life is short, and I think it made the world come together as a community and say, we're in this together, and you know, and let's appreciate each other. Let's not take for granted life. It's short. People died. It's, you know, let's be happy, you know, with what we have. So let's appreciate each other. Half moon, half crazy. Yes. Denise is great, Heather. Where do you live, Heather? Denise is in Georgia. Do you live in Georgia as well? Denise is a great girl. I would love to like get you guys together. She's so much fun. She's great to ride with. Let's see. Brian says Brian is Denise's husband, and he says Heather, she's booked up for the near future. Beth has made her semi-famous. That's funny. So you're in Northeast Tennessee. So how far are you away from Tail of the Dragon? Giovanna in the house from California. Giovanna, you're the one that just posted those awesome recipes, right, on Facebook? Oh, I know that you guys are friends on Facebook. I love it. Hi, is it Temi? Am I pronouncing your name right? Hi, Temi. God, you guys are so fun. This chat's been like two, 2 hours. I don't mind. I'll hang out as long as you guys want to chat. I'm good to go. I took a nap today, so I'm awake. Funny, John. Yeah, Giovanna. Yeah, that vegan brownie recipe. God, I gotta make some of that. Um, Feel free to send me any vegan stuff that you make. Um, yeah, that's awesome. So Buck says he just fell into this channel for the first time. It's pretty cool. So Buck, yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome to the family. So so Buck, if you're new, check out my channel. Make sure you please subscribe. And I have over 100 Riker specific videos. I'm strictly a Riker channel, and so chances are, if you have a question that's been asked and answered, if you have a modification, chances are I've done it and I can show you how to do it. So I'm very happy you found me. I am king for life. Thank you so much for that donation. You look at me all the time. You're trying to get my wife to let me get a Ryker. Get her on here. I'll make her get you a Ryker. For $10 for a donation, I'll make it. I'll make it happen. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. You didn't even have a Ryker and you give me a donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate it immensely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Heather, Beth, I want to message you when we are done on Facebook. Absolutely, Heather. I'd be happy to hear from you. So there's different ways of reaching me. I try to check everything, so sometimes something might get lost, but I'm really good at getting back to people. So you can reach me, you can message me directly through Beth's Riker Rides on Facebook. I am on Instagram at Riker Rides. I am on YouTube. And so those are 3 ways to reach me, and I am really good at responding. Let's see. Hold on, let me back up a minute. Oh, Giovanni, you're killing me with those brownies. I didn't make them, but man, they look so good. Giovanni, separate topic. Giovanna made these vegan brownies. You guys are gonna comment, but they were made with black beans, and you can't even tell they're black beans in there. So they're like totally healthy brownies, but they taste like brownies. It's really cool. It's amazing, the science of food, how you can do cool things like that. Oh, Heather, funny. Jody says, this is so nice. You are much appreciated in the Riker community, Beth. Great to see a lady getting her hands dirty, teaching others they can do it. I sent you a PM on Facebook about something. Absolutely. Jody, I'm obviously, I can't respond now, but as soon as the chat is over, I'd be happy to get in touch with you. Same with you, Heather. I know, look, it's 11 p.m. Let's see, we can make, I wrote a little bit of the Cheryl Skyway, and, but at Robbinsville, I believe Robbinsville is where Baharan is located, in Robbinsville. I'm 90% sure that that's where he is from. And I've been there, so I know Robbinsville very well. Not very well. I was there once. But yeah, I would love to ride the Cheryl Skyway. I rode a portion of it and I kind of didn't really quite know where I was. But then when I looked at other people's videos, I'm like, wait, I didn't see the best part of Cherry Hill Skyway. So I would definitely like to ride that again. Buck's just taking. I want your job, Buck. You're just hanging out watching YouTube. That's awesome. Buck, really? Buck just gave me a really nice donation. They say it's inappropriate to mention the dollar amount, so I'm not going to do that. But wow, that is sick. Thank you, Buck. Wow, thank you. I'm like blown away. Wow, I wish there was like bells and whistles. Buck, 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 buck. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate everyone's donations. This is just crazy. I'm just sitting there talking, doing nothing. And you guys are like sending me like tips, or I just, it's crazy. Now I can afford the Plexus windshield cleaner for like $24. Thank you. Wow. I'm like, wow. Blown away. I'm like, I'm so like, I don't even know how to respond when people give me a donation. Like, I'm really, I just can't believe anyone's even on here at 11 o'clock at night watching me. I mean, it's like, it's, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. It's so appreciated, and I don't know. I really do. I get a lot of satisfaction from my most satisfying part of doing what I do with my channel is when people will say, because of you, I bought a Ryker, or because of you, I was able to do the oil change myself, or because of you, like there's an amputee that didn't know he could ride anymore until he found my channel and realized the Ryker was for him. Like, those are the comments that are near and dear, that, like, you know, sometimes you get burnt out when you're doing the videos week after week and trying to figure it out. And you know, of course, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of fun. And it's those comments and that appreciation people have for me really just keeps me going. And I'm just literally speechless. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm still like crazy. All right, so I think Tom is going to bed. I understand. Good night, Tom. And Tanasio is going to bed. I'm gonna have to go to bed too soon. Feels like you are looking into my eyes. Ooh. Is that a good thing or bad thing, Giovanna? I think it's a good thing. Let's see. You guys are so fun. Everybody's making friends on here. So Neil, you're from now you've done this to me before. You always put your name, your location on here, and then I try to pronounce it and it always comes out wrong, but I'm gonna try really hard. Saskatchewan. I'm gonna say Saskatchewan. Okay. Welcome, Neil. Let's see. So Heather, no, Greenville, Tennessee. I think we're talking about Bahrain. Okay. Yeah, Riker parking only. What's up? So Steve's Hot 215, just finished my smoked salmon on a baked potato. Smoked salmon on a baked potato with avocado cucumber ribbons while talking about Can-Ams. Doesn't get much better than that. Off to round up some kangaroos. Like F3, cheers, mate. So you have an F3S. That's beautiful. I can't wait to test ride an F3. And I want to do a review on that soon, I hope. Um, so Heather, that's so cool. I want to hear more about you seeing Ron, about what's going on there. He's Ron is Ron's one of my favorite people. Ron of Baharan. He's just awesome. Let's see. Buck says start talking about food. Love it. Sounds like you're a pretty good cook, Buck. All right, Buck, where are you from and what time is dinner? That's what everybody wants to know right now. Steve looks like Steve's in Australia, so I don't think many people are coming over there. I used to love before not eating that any not you know before not eating before going vegan. I used to love smoked salmon, love with cream cheese. Oh, love. Um, so it's okay. Yum, Steve. Buck rocks. You're very funny, John. Okay. No rush. Don't have to respond. It's just something I sent you. Don't want to post it on the chat without permission. Look at it when you have time. Understood, Jody. Tracy, that's what I was going to say, but the plexus and do a video review on it. I think I want to do that. I think I want to do the plex. I'm going to get plexus and novus. I think that'd be a good follow-up to the new windshield is how to clean it. I think that's a great one. Giovanni, you're the bomb. Thank you, Buck. I will buy something nice. Now Heather and Brian are friends. This is so nice. I know this is the chat that I like. Everybody's friendly and nice and nothing weird. I don't know what happened tonight. I've never had a chat where people were like bickering in the chat. This is so weird. Heather, you're amazing, Beth. Ron and I should have burned your ears a couple of weeks ago. It's so funny. Yeah, Ron's just a cool dude, man. He's like really shy, surprisingly shy. I did a I have on my channel. I did a live chat with Ron Baharan, and he was on a phone call and talking about his products and the sway bar and the links, and that was a really cool night that I had that interview with him. Buck says, I've got to stay up all night at work and I watch YouTube. That's cool, Buck. Are you in security or something like that? Let's see. Aw, I'm so jealous that you got to hang out in his shop because I haven't seen his new shop yet. So Buxton, Arkansas. Very cool. So Jody says, top his wife worked 12 hours today and made her filet mignon steaks with broccoli, cheese, and rice. What did I have for dinner? Is it weird? I don't remember. All I know is I'm starved. Giovanna, all right, so Giovanna and I can talk because we both eat the same foods. I will send you the brownie recipe in butter chicken. Yum. Please do. Giovanna, if you message me and I'll send you my email address. because I've known Giovanna I don't send them out to everybody, but I've known Giovanna since the beginning of my channel. So Heather says, yeah, I asked him the whole story of how he started with Can-Am. It's so cool. John says, we're all good in the hood. We're all Bethites. Oh, that's weird. That's funny. No, $50 will definitely pay for more than taking gas, that's for sure. Yeah, Jody, it was fun. Oh my God. Buck, what is going on with you? I am going to, all right, here you go. So, oh, Buck, you're crazy. You're crazy. All right, so Buck, send me your address, and I'm going to, when I make the brownies, I'm going to send you some. I'm scoring brownie points. This is, I mean, blown away. This is crazy. All right, so Buck, find me, this, I'm being serious now. Now the brownies, you know, they're vegan and they have black beans in them. So if that interests you and you're serious, I would totally send you some brownies. I will do this. So send me your full name and address on my Facebook page, Beth's Riker Rides, and I will totally send you the brownies. I will make them and send you some brownies. I will do that. Giovanna, thank you for the brownie recipe. Literally brownie points. No, Jody, don't tell him to stop. That's crazy. Where's the emoji for love? You're funny. Yeah, Giovanni, you better. Yes, John, yeah. You send me this is crazy. Baby's rating hand for a donation. It's funny. You guys are just awesome. Really awesome. Everybody, I appreciate everybody who look what time it is. It's 11:14 at night. This conversation is going to start getting crazy because we're all getting a little tired, I'm assuming. Tiger Woody. She wants to. Okay. You're done. God, I don't know if anybody read that before I deleted it, but good God, people posting appropriate things. How do they even find that I'm on here? Jody says, you're all good, Buck. Just joking, brother. That's funny. Wow. I'm going to need a second moderator on this to let's see. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's funny. The larger my channel gets, the more spammers I get, and the more I have. Like even every time I post a video, someone comes up with an inappropriate adult website that they're posting on my thing. It's crazy. Yeah, I need you to bust some heads. Okay. All right, Tiger Woody, say goodbye. You're officially you're no longer allowed to post. So bye, Tiger Woody. It was nice having you. You're completely banned from the channel. Bye-bye. Okay. You're hidden and banned. Okay. You have a joke about shaking pants when folks act out. Send them walking. I see that's where I get crazy. All right. All right, Heather, I'm gonna make you a for the rest of this evening, which I'll make you a moderator for my channel, Heather. I don't know why. You seem cool. So Heather's now a moderator, so now she can knock off people that are making inappropriate comments. Oh, I see. Shaking pants, like, yeah. You better behave or Heather's gonna knock you off. It's been a crazy night tonight with everybody. With the donations have been crazy. It's been I just randomly chose Heather. I don't know. I mean, she knows Baharan, so she's gonna be good. She's gonna be honest. Brian, you're funny. Brian's trying to test his thing. No, everybody loves Heather. Heather's got the thing. She's got the golden buzzer. So anyway, what's everybody doing? You know, I'm gonna tell you. All right, here's all right, you guys that are watching, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek because this isn't all right. This is very cool. I wrapped my bike. It's done. So those of you who are hanging on at this late hour, I completely wrapped my bike. It's completely done. I'm going to show you a picture on my phone of it, completely done. And it is a secret, and you can't tell anybody about it because it's going to be a future video and a whole big unveiling. But I so appreciate you guys hanging on, and then I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek at let me find a good picture. I got some goofy pictures, but I'm gonna try to find a good picture. Okay. Here is a picture of my new wrap. Okay, ready? Let's see. Let's see if you can, I don't know if you can see it that well. Can you guys see that? That's a sneak peek of my wrap. So if you notice at the bottom of it, it has my, I'm gonna get a close up on that. It has my YouTube channel name on there. I'm so excited about this. It looks much better in the video than it does there. So I hope everybody likes it. It was so much work. Here is, it's kind of like a brushed metal look. So this is another really cool shot. So I've got the strip going through the middle. So I'm like super, super excited out. Oh, Snow Wolf was timed out. You go, Heather. So Heather's like, she's taking her job seriously, guys. So you better watch out for Heather. You go, girl. So my wrap, it is the video is probably not going to come out for a few weeks because I've got other videos coming out first that have more stuff. Anyway, so I didn't. Yes, Tracy, I understand, Alex. That's going to be my biggest backlash of getting rid of the blue. That was like everyone was obsessed with the blue. And I appreciate that. So if you notice, I did keep some blue on as in memory for my other one. So if you can see, there is still some blue on there. That you can't really see, but the blue is still on there. Just not as, it's not the primary color now of the bike. I got bored, you know, I'm on it so much. And now I feel like I've got a whole new bike. So, hey Grumpy, he's back. That's so funny. Hope you guys had a good dinner. Um, that's so funny. Grumpy Riker Rider's back. So did you see the picture, Grumpy, or do you need me to show you again? Yeah, it's. I think I sent you actually. I sent you a picture of the wrap. So yeah, the wrap. So there's a lot of comments and questions on Facebook now about how hard is it to do this wrap. It's hard. It took me 2.5 days to do this wrap. It is hard. How I explain it, the wrap, is think of a puzzle. And then, because none of the parts are labeled, you kind of have to guess, like, does this fit here? Does this fit there? So it's like doing a puzzle with air bubbles in it. So it's like, it is really time consuming. It was 2.5 days, and I still have probably another half hour of work tomorrow to kind of, because after it dries and settles in, some more air bubbles come up after it settles. So I have to go through tomorrow and fix it again. And because I'm like super anal retentive and OCD about making sure there's not a single bubble anywhere or a wrinkle or a fold. So I go through with a heat gun. I burnt myself doing it. I'm going to show you my burn mark. See my burn? I hurt myself doing it. And then I got another one on my hand. So I got burned 3 times with the heat gun. Yes, I used soapy water. I did, my wrap is from AMR Racing, and so I followed their instructions, and the instructions were great. Everything was great. It was my first time really using a hot air gun, and it's hot. So the problem is, you know, out of all the modifications I did, putting the wrap on turned out to be the most dangerous job because I got burnt so many times. It was crazy. So the hot air gun, if anyone's ever used one before, they'll know. So unlike a hair dryer where, you know, hot air comes out and it's fine, the hot air gun has a metal end around it that heats up. So when you put it down and you think it's okay, the metal tip stays hot for a really long time. So I put it down and I hit my foot with it, and yeah, it's a heat gun. It generates heat, and it, yeah, yeah, it was worth it though. It's one of those things when you do it yourself, it's such a sense of satisfaction when it's done. I read a great quote the other day on one of the Facebook pages that said, if you don't look back on your bike after you park it and walk away, then you've got the wrong bike. So, which really I thought was great, because you should be super proud of your bike. That when you walk away from it, you look back on it and go, man, I love my bike. So, and I've always loved my bike, obviously, you can see that. But now with this wrap, I'm always like looking at it, going, man, I did a good job. I wrapped that. I did it myself. But it was, yeah, I wanted to make sure I did it before the summer heat came in, because it's not a job I could do in 100+ degree weather. All right, let me go back and read some comments because I kind of got away from there. I hope you guys like it. The picture I showed you was not clear at all. It's so much better in person. It's so much better in the actual video. I know. Now you recognize me though. You recognize the new bike. I know, I do feel bad because when I ride around, people know my stripes. They know me as the one with the blue bike, but I know, I hate change. Yeah, Heather, you could do it. Don't say no way you could do it. You could totally do it. Yes, Brian. I know Denise wrapped her bike. Wraps are blood, sweat, and tears and burns. Is you know, would I do it again? Probably. If someone asked me to do theirs, I'd probably charge them $500 to do their wrap. For if someone said, "Hey, I got a wrap, can you do it for me?" $500 for 2.5 days work. I mean, that's literally whatever people are charging to do the wrap for you. It's not enough money because it's so much work. Um, yeah, of course I did a video on it. Tracy, come on. Anything I do on my bike gets a video. Everything and anything. It'll be a few weeks before the video comes out. At least it's probably another month before the video comes out because I have other videos that I'm working on that are more pressing and um, um, you fed Tim and the dogs. Gave one his insulin shot. So who got the insulin shot? Grumpy, was it Tim or the dogs? Yeah, Tracy, and your firstborn. Yeah, it's tough. Have any of you guys ever wrapped your own bike? Let's see. Oh, that's very cool, Giovanna. The pictures I saw were great. So, all right. Let's see. You're gonna have to wait, Harry, and see on my video. It's cool. What I like about my wrap is I custom designed it, which costs a little extra, but I custom designed it with my logo on it, and I made it. I designed a stripe down the middle, and I love it because it's unique. It's a one off. It's a one of one, and so I think it's cool. Um, yeah, I burnt my foot. What was me? Um, You know what's weird? When I burnt my foot, Buck, it was literally like in slow motion. Like I don't know if this ever happens to you. I touched the hot end of the heat gun, and I felt like there was like a long time period between when my brain realized, "Ow, I'm in pain." it's like a someone's like, "Hey, your foot's burning," and then me going, "Oh," and then I felt like it just was like so much time in between. Then I burnt my hands. The blister actually just went away. I burnt my thumb. I was just stupid with that hot air gun, really stupid. I was doing the side panels and I was pulling off my old wrap, which was really on there very, very well. And so I heated it up to peel off the old wrap. And so as the piece was pulled off, it made the existing wrap very, very hot. And when I went to pull it off, I didn't realize the wrap was be so hot, and then the wrap stuck to my finger like an ape palm, and and it kind of was like stuck to my finger, burning, and I had to peel it off. I don't know. It's not for the faint of heart. Um, let's see. I didn't have to go to the hospital, thank God. Yeah, I just kept rapping. Tattooed Alex in the house. What's up, Alex? He's my other sun chaser. Let's see. Well, Grumpy, your rapping business stepson, that doesn't help me, but that's awesome for him, though. God bless him, because I couldn't imagine. I guess if you do that for a living, you probably get really good at it, and um, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Tradesy, Tradecey, Tradesy. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. So Heather asked he asked Giovanna how long did it take you to do the partial wrap? Yeah, I hate burns. I hate burns because I think it's like the stupidest mistake you can make because like it's hot, to be careful, and yet I guess any accident is an accident. But burn is like the injury that keeps on giving. It just burns and burns and burns. It just keeps burning for like a day. Ugh. I'm not sure I understand your question, Harry. How much did you check to see how much the wrap would cost? You mean if I paid someone to do it? It's definitely a few $100s if you're going to pay someone to do it. And I'm all about my whole channel is based on me doing it myself. um, Aussie Steve says, Beth, just step back in queue. If ever I do a live chat, can I hire Heather? Does she knock you out, Steve? It's funny. Yeah, she's good. She takes her job seriously. I didn't know this about Heather. Tracy, the whole family's in the house. It took you 2 hours just to do the front fairing. I believe it. Yeah, I did mine. That's a trick to wrapping is you do it in stages. You do because when you're tired, that's when you get careless. That's when you burn yourself. Apparently, I did mine over like 2.5 days. I think I did like I don't know, probably 40% of it one day and the rest of it another day. Let's see. Brian. Let's see. Hold on one second. Giovanna, I made my own patterns, so it took a little while. Oh, so Giovanna, I'm guessing she did hers different. She actually bought. Correct me if I'm wrong, Giovanna, because it's kind of hard having a one-way conversation here. But from my understanding by that comment, is Giovanna. She bought a roll of actual wrap, and she designed, cut out the pieces and wrapped it herself. Versus I bought a pre-cut out kit from AMR Racing and did it that way. So Giovanna, hats off to you. Much respect, because that's much more difficult than what I did, and mine was difficult. So power to you, girl. Let's see. Trade C says, I miss you, need to ride again, not with a group. So Tracy, tell me Trade C, tell me what's going on. Need to ride again, not with the group. What are you referring to? Giovanna, can you tag a person to respond to them? I think so. I think you're supposed to put like the @ sign and then their name comes up. I should probably know this, but I don't. I'm sorry. Big Denver in the house. Hi, when you purchased your Riker, did the price increase about $30? I found the new 2020 at a dealership for $9,300. But the salesperson said after dealer fees, the Riker would be over 12,000. So did it go up in $3,000? Big Denver, that's a great question. I actually bought my bike used with 500 miles on it. I got the best deal ever. A guy, he got his girlfriend pregnant, and his girlfriend was like, "You need to get rid of that bike right away. You're going to be a dad." And I got to be I get to benefit from that whole situation. But I do know that there's a lot of dealer fees and assembly fees and these fees, but $3,000 in fees seems like a lot. Anybody has any help for Big Denver on that? I really don't know. My advice when you're buying a bike from a dealership is to call different dealerships up and get different prices from different dealerships to kind of, make sure the fees are correct and you're not getting taken advantage of anywhere. Not that anyone would ever do something like that. Let's see. When you purchase a Riker, yeah. Brian, did Denise do her own wrap? Yes, I know for a fact that she did. She put her wrap on herself. She also got it. Denise has the same wrap as Bill Ramsey. Tax not included. Oh God, I don't know. Did you buy the bike already, Big Denver? Because I don't know. I'd be shopping around. That seems awfully high to me. There are tons of used Rikers out there. There's plenty of people that are selling the Rikers. They're just not using as much as they thought they would, and you could probably get a great deal on a used Riker now. So I actually know somebody that's selling the Riker. He just messaged me. Hold on one second, and I'll check. So Big Denver? Are you in Denver? Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can figure out who it was that messaged me this saying that they were trying to sell the Ryker. Obviously, I'm not going to find it now when I'm. Yeah, I can't find it at the moment, but I know someone that's selling he was like 60 something years old. He said he never rode it. He bought all these accessories for it, and he has a good price on it. And do me a favor, if you're interested, Big Denver, message me on Beth's Riker Rides on Facebook. Private message me, and because I'm trying to find out what forum he sent that to me. And when I find it, I'll send you the information. Because it might be, I mean, his Riker that he's selling seems like it's a really great deal. But I don't, anyway. So Big Denver, message me your information and I'll put the two of you together. I'm not sure where he's located, but it might even be so inexpensive that it'd be worth it to have it shipped to your house. So we'll see. So Heather, we're gonna talk later. I don't even know what the person said that was heckling me, but I have very tough skin now that I've been on. I've been YouTubing for a while. When I started, oh my God, people's comments would make me cry. They were so mean. The wraps are expensive. Yes. Tracy, the wraps are very expensive. But when you buy a good one, they really last a very, very long time, and it's a quality material. But you could also do what Giovanna did and buy, just a wrap from Amazon, just a big roll of it, and do it yourself, and then really, it's a lot more work versus the cutouts. But the cutouts, you're paying so much extra because they've done the work for you. They've done all the measurements, they've done everything, and then you're paying for that. Hey, Justin.
Where's the
My son Justin just came in. Here, come say hi. You gotta say hi. You're on live here. It's crazy. Nope, get down low.
Hello there.
Say hi, Riker World.
Riker. Where's the Chick-fil-A sauce? Did you throw it out?
No, this Chick-fil-A sauce is on the counter or something.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I love you. So that was my son, Justin. I'm surprised to take him this long. I've been on for 2.5 hours. I was waiting for him to come in and ask me where food is. He's has a birthday coming up this week. He's oh yeah, at Riker Rydes. There you go. That works. Okay, so let's see. Let me go back a minute. Yeah, Brian, of course she was proud of herself for doing the rap. You should be. Denise should be very proud of herself. Anybody that does a rap for themselves should be proud of themselves. So Big Denver, don't be discouraged. Enjoy the process of, it's kind of like it's a hunt. Enjoy the process of the hunt, of finding your bike. It's out there. Look on, I think I got mine on like OfferUp or Craigslist. I found a local one, and I've had phenomenal. My bike's never once been in a dealership. I've never once had an issue with it. So just don't get discouraged. Have a good time with it. Try to find a used one. You'll save yourself tons and tons of money, or find a dealership has some leftover 2020s, or maybe they have a 2019 hidden somewhere. Who knows? You can get a good deal on that. So let's see. All right, let me let's see. All right, let me back up and read some comments here. I was just reading Buck's comment about spelling brownies over there. Okay, let's see. People don't ride much, then they get rid of them. Why is that? I don't know, Buck. Buck's question is, let's see. Hold on one second. Let me go through this. Okay, hold on. I missed a lot of comments. Well, I missed so much. Okay, all right. Okay, so Big Denver is not in Denver. He's in South California. Let's see. All right. All right. Let's see. Your advisor, there's not many in California area. So 900 is brand new here in North Carolina for 10,500. Jody, that's funny. I know my memory's getting bad too. It's scary. All right, so yeah, Tracy, you need an oil change. What I suggest, do it yourself. That's what I suggest. Dealership is going to charge you an arm and a leg and your firstborn child. So watch my video. It is not hard to do. The only thing you need to worry about is when you're putting the plug back in, to make sure you go really slow and it's really straight, because the oil tank is aluminum and you could really strip it and then you're in trouble. So just go slow. It's very easy. Mine took me a little while because I was doing the video, but in all honesty, it should be a 15-minute process. You just jack it up, drain the oil, put new oil in, change the filters, It is not a hard process. Watch my video. It is not a hard process, just a few easy steps. And then you just buy the Can-Am BRP oil kit, just makes it easier. It has all the new seals, has the new oil, the exact amount that you need for your bike. I mean, it couldn't be any easier. New filters, everything's in there ready to go. Simple, simple, simple. Angelo, I don't think you had much extra charge. Jody, I am a wheeler or dealer, though. I never pay the first price they give you. I agree, Jody. Work them, work them. Grumpy is, I've heard he makes people at dealerships cry. Grumpy says he sits on the floor at the dealership and cries until he gets a better price. I'm guessing, or until the police come, maybe? I don't know. So Buck's question is, people don't ride them much and get rid of them. Why is that? Because it's a $10,000, on average, and you got $10,000 sitting in your garage and you're just not riding it for whatever reason, maybe because you're working full time or you're sick, or I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why people don't ride. They're scared. They thought they would ride more than they did. And then, it sits there, but it is a great machine. The problem I think people get is they get stage fright before they buy it. They get on all these Facebook pages and to try to learn information about the Ryker before they buy it. And then what happens is you'll see those few people that will get on the page saying, "Oh, my Can-Am Ryker's my Ryker's in the shop. This happened, that happened." And you find those few people that are constantly on there complaining about the bike. And then there's people like me. My bike is a 2019. I've never once had a VSS. I've never had a fault reading. I've never had anything remotely weird happen to it. Okay. And I do all the work myself. I've never had any weird readings or anything. So there's people like me, and there's so many people out there like me that have never had an issue, but we're not getting on Facebook every day saying, "Hey, today's another day. I love my Ryker. Today's another day. I didn't have to bring it in. Today's another day. I didn't have a problem." We're not on there posting that. The people who are complaining are the people that are getting all the attention. So there's so many people out there that are like, "Oh, I was going to buy a Ryker, but it has so many issues with it." I have so many friends that have Rykers, obviously through the pages and the groups. I don't know anyone that's ever had an issue. I think it's more rare than anything else that have issues. So some people are like, "Well, I didn't want to buy a 2019. I want them to work out the kinks before buying a bike," and they waited till the next model came out. That's fine. I respect that. But again, mine's a 2019, and I've never had an issue, Your Big Denver, your closest dealerships in Vegas? Is that right? That seems really far. So Giovanni is helping out Buck and telling him about San Jose, California, having a good dealership. Buck's still talking about the brownies. Don't forget, Buck, I'm serious. Hit me up with your address. I'm not sure how fresh they'll be by the time you get them, because the mail is so slow these days. The problem with Rykers, there's not, some dealerships are having difficulty keeping them in stock, which is a disadvantage to the buyer because it's obviously supply and demand. So if there's only 2 Rykers on the floor and they're not going to get Rykers in for another month, then there's no wiggle room there. Here's the price, buy it or not. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's like a car. The second you buy it and you drive it out of the showroom, you've got a huge depreciation. So I like getting used things when I can. That's Rick Rumper is a dude. So Big Denver's asking what kind of mileage should he be looking for? The lowest mileage possible. Maybe you'd find that rare gem like me and get one for 500 miles. There are people that buy, because first of all, I have this hair that's sticking up there. Okay. So there are dealerships don't let you, it's another reason why people buy it and then get rid of it. Dealerships in my area will not let you test ride the bike. So people are literally buying the bike having never ridden a bike before or any bike. So they go home with it, they ride it, and they realize, oh my God, I'm scared. I don't like it. It's too fast. It's this, it's that. And then they want to get rid of it as quickly as they bought it, which is where you come in and save the day and save a lot of money. Well, I'm like really far behind in the conversation. Let me try to catch up. So now we know how you stay up so late, sipping on the Chick-fil-A sauce. My son, he could drink the Chick-fil-A sauce. He literally, like, whenever I go, I'm like, can I get like 10 extra sauces? And he'll dip everything in it. Like, he'll dip his French toast in it. He's on spring break, so he's up playing video games. Wow, I'm like so far behind. Hold on, let me catch up. Let me catch up. Um, let's see. Thanks for the birthday wishes to Justin. Yeah, it's weird. His birthday, if you recall, because we're in last time. So last year, his birthday was the beginning of COVID. So he didn't have anybody over. It was kind of just a drive-by beeping and waving kind of thing. And then this time, I'm debating whether or not to have a bunch of kids, a bunch of teenage boys and all their germs sleeping over. Yeah, his birthday is this week, this Saturday. Thank you for your encouragement. I'll hunt. Yeah, now I'm curious, Big Denver. Message me. Let me know what's going on. If you need any advice on how to buy a used one, let me know because I've got some good tips for you there. So Russ wants to know when the Riker tank tops are going to go on sale. I don't know. Tracy's still in the snow up there, so yeah, I need to order the tank tops. I've got a few. Are you talking about tank tops for women or men? I guess I didn't even think about tank tops for men. Do men want tank tops as well? That's interesting. I don't know. It'll be a summer, another couple months maybe I'll have tank tops. But I do have some let me think this through. I do have you guys, it's in my car, so I'm not going to stop the chat and go get it. But I haven't even put it on Etsy yet. I have these license plate frames, not for your motorcycle, but for your car, that says I'd rather be on my Ryker. So look for that tomorrow on Etsy because I don't have those. I don't have them posted yet for some reason. I think I only bought 5, so I wanted to see how they would sell. I only got 5. Let's see. A good question though, Ross. Thank you. I have insurance for the oil change. I have the insurance for the oil change. I pay them monthly. I have the insurance for the you mean the warranty that includes an oil change? Then by all means, yeah, have them do it then. That's pretty cool. Yeah, good luck with the Giovanna said she just bought all the stuff to do the oil change and the spark plugs. Yeah, you seem like you know exactly what you're doing. You do it on your car, yeah, it's actually probably easier on a bike. Spark plugs, that was a fun project. My suggestion is when you're doing the spark plugs, you might want to do the belt as well, because you have to open up the whole clamshell to really make your job easier to do the spark plugs. So if you're opening up the whole clamshell of the bike while it's open, you might as well swap out the belt while you're there, so you don't have to open it up again in, say, 6 months. Heather's taking your job as moderator very seriously. I love it. So Jody says, just wrap a rag around the oil filter and it will, just wrap a rag around the oil filter. It will leak oil a little when you remove the cap. That's a great tip, Jody. What Russ said, tank top. Yeah. Brian, do guys want tank tops too? Grumpy, do guys want tank tops? Or short sleeve shirts? Or both, I don't know. I watched Russ' video before I changed my oil and filter. You good boy. My rear differential gave out. I finally got it fixed. It's really rare though. Wow. Oh, that's interesting. I'm sorry that happened. That's weird. They want to ride with others, and it's how people look at you. Some are scared to get on the highway. Yeah. I actually like riding on the highway better because it's not that stop and go. And I feel like people pay attention more when they're highway riding. They're less likely to be on their phones texting when they're on the highway. I don't know. Hello, Bruno. Bruno, nice to see you. Tracy says they have had issues because they mess with it modified. It's not that easy to put back, and you need the right tool. Chris says, give some love to Beth Corbin's seat interview. It's a cool interview. Yeah, thanks, Chris. I feel like I'm missing part of people's conversations there. Like, it's great. You guys are having little side conversations. Chris likes the TW. What? Are you serious, Buck? All right. I'm gonna overnight the price. This is like, oh my god. Oh my god, this is like 12:01 a.m. and I think Buck is delirious, but I will overnight the brownies to you. I will 100% do that. You're crazy. I just saw this. I don't know when you posted that, but that is crazy. You're not looking at the camera, you're looking a different way. All right, so John, if I'm looking at the camera, which is the most polite way to do it, my problem is the text messages are to the right. So I apologize if here, I try to put the text messages closer to the camera, but yeah, I know it's a little bit weird that I'm kind of like looking like this, but if I'm looking right at the camera, then I can't read the text messages. So maybe this is better. I move the messages higher on the screen. But thank you for bringing that to my attention now. Hey Buck, you can if you keep this up, I'll stay on all night with you chatting. Now I feel like one of those, those women you call. No, we're not gonna go there. Let's see. Yes, men wear tank tops. They're great for the beach or hot weather. Very cool. I am gonna do that then. I'll put out some tank tops for guys. Let's see. All right, John W. from Key West. I love Key West. I've done many rides from my house to Key West and back again. I'm not gonna do that again. It's too long of a ride. But yeah, Key West, man, that's awesome. Jivan, I'm hoping my inbox has the recipe because now I gotta make that like tomorrow, and get those brownies out. Thanks, John. I appreciate it very much. You're very sweet. Buck's not gonna have a paycheck this week. Funny, Jody. I know. I'm gonna run to the store tomorrow. Corbin sometimes takes almost a year to manufacture. Is that true? No. I've never ordered a Corbin seat, so I can't really talk about that. But or hold on. So Enterprise, welcome. And Enterprise says that Corbin sometimes takes almost a year to manufacture a seat. I cannot believe that to be true. I personally don't know for a fact how long it takes. I've never ordered one. But with Buck's help, I might be able to order one. So with that, so I don't know, but I can't. The guy's been in business for 53 years. I can't imagine him working on each seat for taking a year to do. He wouldn't be in business if a seat took a year to do. But I don't know. I just can't imagine that being true. But who knows? So John wants to know what's the topic in here. Funny you should ask. Topic has been everything from decal giveaways from Mark Zim to some inappropriate conversations that have been boycotted from the channel, to vegan brownies, to Corbin seats, to windshield wiper cleaner. It's just a free forum, a free chat. So if there's something you want to talk about, John, throw it out there. I don't. Yeah, you don't have to defend that they're nice seats, Enterprise, because I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. I was in Daytona, and Mike Corbin was in from his California location. So I interviewed him. I thought it was interesting to kind of talk to the guy that does these seats for so many years. But man, cool. The topic is Can-Am motorcycles, Can-Am Ryker motorcycles. Funny, Heather. I like you. You're good. I know it's hard to look directly in the camera though, but hopefully this camera angle is slightly better. But I appreciate you letting me know. Buck Chip, awesome. Jody said she's gonna have a live chat and invite Buck. No, Buck's mine. Buck's all mine now. I'm not sharing Buck with anybody else's live chat. Funny, Heather. Jody's like, I'm gonna get a channel going, and I'm gonna make brownies. Buck, you know these aren't special brownies, right? These are, there's nothing, it's funny. What does what mean? Let's see, hold on. All right. Okay, John, I'm not going there. Funny, Chris. All right. All right. Interesting people on here tonight. Chris is like, no, John, show us your feet. Heather, you have to be at every single one of my live chats. This is awesome. All right, Buck says, no bills, and don't owe anybody. I eat very good. It was with me. I have a 1999 Vulcan. Oh, nice. Drifter copy and an Indian motorcycle. I love Indians. They're beautiful bikes. And Vulcans. Nice. Buck's still talking about his brownies. Maybe it was just a specific seat. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, apparently Heather booted off John that wanted to talk about my feet. Thank you, Heather. Heather, you go, girl. You go with your bad self and your little wrench. Yeah, anybody that's gonna ask me to stand up and like, that's not what this channel is about. It's so nice that someone else is doing it, so I don't have to think about it. That's why you have a moderator. It's nice. Oh, Jody, I'm so sorry. My apologies. I made an assumption. I am so sorry. My apologies. I did not mean to call you she when you're a man. My apologies to you. Thank you for correcting me. Well, Heather, we need to chat after because I'm kind of curious now what he said, but not now, but off the chat. Heather is the moderator bomb. Which Facebook groups do you run, Heather? Oh, this is crazy. All right, I think I might call it. Heather logo. All right, I'm just taking some notes. Toyota Ladies United and some yard sale paid. Oh, very cool. It's a lot of work to run the groups, to moderate the groups. Buck is excited that he has dodged reboot. Anybody that's still on here and like made it past Heather, you're good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Jody, thank you again. I apologize very much for messing that up. I love that you corrected me very nicely and told me equals okay. So that way I know. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you do Toyota, Lexus, Scion. Oh yeah, very cool, Heather. All right, as fun as this chat has been, and this has been the more interesting of my chats. How long has this live stream been on tonight? Well, we're in the second day of this chat. It started on a Monday and now it's Tuesday. So this has been a 3 hour and 15 and 3 hour and 12-minute chat. And it was fun. It was fun. When I get on and do a chat, sometimes it's quick because there's not a lot of activity. But if people are on it and they're engaged and they're doing it, then I stick with it. And this has been a super lively group. I appreciate it very, very much. And you guys have been terrific. Thank you all for your many donations. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you very much for just getting on the channel and watching. And I've said it 100 times. I can't say it enough. Like, I am shocked that anybody watches. So the fact that you're here with me at 12 a.m. just blows my mind. So I thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm very humbled by the fact that everybody, watches. I love this community, and I wouldn't change anything. It's awesome. You guys have made me, Buck, you're. Oh, Buck. All right, for Buck, I'm going to stay up for 2 more hours and chat. Sleep well, everybody. Work hard, Buck, at the paper mill. And I hope you join me on my next chat. and great. Yeah, you get some extra sprinkles on your brownie. I'll put some extra love in there. But you're just crazy, 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 crazy. So thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm gonna stay loyal to you guys. You are my number one priority. Staying true to you, keeping my reviews honest, keeping everything good, and just having fun. This is one of those things that as long as I'm having fun, the channel's gonna go on forever, and I am having a blast. So thank you for allowing me into your homes and watching. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'm truly honored to have you guys as part of my life and my community. So that being said, good night all. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned. And another video coming out this week. Bye, everybody.